Alrighty. I figured this would be like a much better thing. Alright, well, time to get into the editing groove. Hello, Harley. Let's see. Let me put this away for now. We don't need that. Wait, am I even streaming? There we go. There we go, and bam. Okay. Hello, Tarkal. Yep, we ended up just playing. What's my Twitch? I think it's just it's the same as my YouTube. It's Yo-Yo Brother _WR all lowercase bacon. I think. Let's go look at it. I need to go check this, and then I also need to go. I need to see how I'm gonna edit this. No, that's my Star Rail content. Is this the whereabouts content? Record this because. So you go. Yes. Okay, I'll move that in. Yui Sword gameplay. There we go. Can move that in here. Bam. Did I see the new sword unit thing? Yes, I did. I actually got it. Amen. I don't know how to pronounce that. Amen? I don't know, but I actually went for the sword. That's going to be the new video that I upload. I'm actually editing as we speak right now. Click buy now. And bam. Payment successful. Actually, let's go back to the previous marker. Found it? Nice. Oh, and now we'll have, what is that? 4,725 G-Gems on my account. And then what I need is the 15 bundle, because actually 25 bundle, what am I saying? I'll spell the wrong one. Yep. And then this is basically the same process. Here, obviously, we'll be getting my support once again, because we love Ager. Oh, I spelled the wrong one. Okay, I can cut through this. We don't really need that. Collector bonuses, like realistically speaking. Because if you guys I am getting it purely for the collector. Didn't they hard nerf the sword unit? Yes. What am I saying? Oh, I spelled the wrong one. Yep. And then it's basically the same process. Eager, obviously, will be getting my support once again because we love Eager. The other person that I personally would use, I have two other people. I use Adrian Chung. W Bacon. Editing is annoying. Didn't they hard nerf the sword unit? Yes, they did. I am getting it purely for the collector bonuses, like realistically speaking. Because if you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of the sword unit. Okay, anyone that has no channel can go. W show, by the way. So here we go. So the DGMs have been entered. Currently the season has just reset, by the way, so I'm at 5,000 trophies. But you guys will see my DGMs have updated to 7,435. Just a heads up, by the way. The ultimate sword unit. If you guys are going purely for the meta aspect, the ultimate sword unit is not the best ultimate in the game. They have nerfed the sword unit and the ultimate sword unit to the floor. I personally, by the way, you do not want to invest in the ultimate arms unless you really want to. The ultimate arms, from my memory, have no difference compared to the regular arms because of the nerfs. So it's not worth upgrading these. I will eventually because I'm a content creator. But I don't recommend it. The ultimate sword unit, also the ability, I believe, has not been changed. Yeah. Ooh, 40 microchips today. I recommend collecting this. This is a very important resource. Yeah. So what we'll do is I need to do my math properly. So I need 360 comp pads, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be a very fun opening video, by the way. We'll probably do that one straight here. So yeah, 900. So we have currently spent $27 for 300 data pads, which I believe is enough. Yeah, for common data pads, that's 300, so we need 60 more. If you go to the events tab, sorry, the popular tab, what I'm saying, you can get the regular ones, where are they? Yeah, right here. So 200. Also, I would just like to notice how right now, I did YouTube faster than Graph here, right? Notice how right now, because I just spent $70, right? Notice how I now have a new stream of offers. The way that someone does this is there are 4 total spending tiers. If you haven't spent any money on the game in like the last, I think 3 months is what it is, you get decreased down a tier. So if you haven't spent any on the game, you're going to be on the lowest spending tier, which is why my offers were very cheap. If you spend $50 or more, you get pushed up to the next tier. Notice how before it was 23 data pads for $2, and now it is 16 data pads for $4. Drastically, it's more expensive. And if you keep spending more progressively without stopping, you will eventually reach a point where you'll be in a ridiculously high spending tier. You can check to see what spending tier you are in by checking your upgrade tokens. If you're in the lowest spending tier, your upgrade tokens will only cost 300 gems, 300 or aka $3. Absolutely. On the contrary, if you're on the highest spending tier, I believe a upgrade token costs, ironically, it's either $6 or $7. Yeah, 6, 7, I get it. But yeah, but ironically, you are the highest spending tier if your Doritos cost more than $6. But yeah, you guys can see. Also, something to note, that's why when you're... Yep. What do you mean? What do you mean? Amy, are you asking about the sword unit offers? They're doing the sword unit offers because after May 20th, you can no longer obtain any sword unit or arm weapon. The pilot, the sword, the arm L, and arm M, plus the ultimate sword units are no longer going to be obtainable in-game, unless Kunio decides to do another collab with them, in which case they could come back. But from what my intuition is telling me, we will never see sword units ever again. Yeah, Ward as well, yes. Drone and the pilots are also completely gone. So if you don't have any sword units, Amen, I think it's too late to get them free to play. So the only way to get them now is to either buy the sword offer in the shop, which I believe we just saw while I was editing this video. It was here somewhere. Wait, let's see. Where is it? I think I just scrolled past it. Where is it? Come on, yo, show it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. This is, you can either, wait, they're making a task change for all normal sword units? They are? Oh, I didn't know. But yeah, this would be like the best way to get the sword unit. If you don't have it yet, you already have 3, good. Don't sell them because you can no longer get them back ever again for free to play. Which is a shame because the sword unit and the arms are very, very, very strong. Against Titans and tanks. It's not very strong right now. Ultimate sword unit is very strong. Regular sword unit is pretty good for a free-to-play bot. I would say if you have 4 arms, put them on the sword and play the sword like an Ophian. Never go in for the sword tash and just play for the sake of using it. But yeah. They are going away after May 20th. You'll see in the video too. The only one you have is the Prime one. In bulk? Even better. The Prime one is better, in my opinion, because you have 15% more sword damage, though because of the nerfs, it doesn't really matter anymore. But you get a little bit extra health, at least. So what you should do is you should buy several $100s worth of DGems at one point. Because DGems you can buy at once, you can buy them all at a time, and you can wait. And because DGems count as an in-game currency, what you can do is after you wait 3 months after buying those DGems, you can now buy everything with those DGems you bought at the cheapest possible tier. That is how whales typically buy their equipment, because if you had just, let's say, if I topped up $500 worth of DGems, and it goes to the events time, I would have to buy a Titan pad for like $8 instead of $4. So yeah, what you can do, you can just wait. Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing, though, contrary, a lot of people don't know about the higher spending tiers. So you have to be very, very careful. Yeah, anyways, so I believe that is all the common pads done. So what I need now is I need to get 2 of the 90 silver weapon pads. So where are we? Yeah, notice here, by the way, $25 for 84 red pads versus over here you guys can see $91 for $16. The price is drastically higher. So I just need 2 of these. 1, 2. And now we have everything we need, and I have like what? Like I think I already had 135, so I have 800 gems left over. Yeah. And now they're spamming me with offers because I just spent on the game. Oh, baller. Anyways, let me quickly pull up stream real quick so you guys can see. Alright. Real quick, let's see what you guys are saying. They think sword is good. Interesting time, yeah. Ultimate Sword is pretty good. I do enjoy it quite a lot. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, if you guys, like I said, if you guys don't know about the spending tier difference, now you guys know. Please be careful when you're spending on this game because at the end of the day, it is a gacha game. Yeah. Oh, by the way, fun fact, let's see, how long does it take to be less XP? Because right now I'm at $5 for a 10. Yeah, it takes about, I believe, a month for your spending to go down. I don't know the exact time frame. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, in the comment section of the video. I will maybe replace my income with yours. Do I support Predator Warbots? Predator's alright. I don't say he's the best, but he tries his best. He tries his best. Anyways, let's see. Do I play Honkai Star Rail? Yes, I do. I was actually playing earlier today. Yes, I'm going for the ultimate sword unit. This will probably be a video. Okay, quick pause. This is thumbnail worthy, by the way. This is thumbnail worthy. Thumbnail worthy. Wait, I'm going to take a quick screenshot. What in the world did I just witness? What is this? 561? 561. Wow. Okay. We're going to have to speed through these because it's going to take all day if we're going to open these one by one. Take a look here, Hangar 2. Okay, real quick, let me check if VS is in here. By the way, VS is my clan leader. If you guys want to ever join my main account clan, I highly recommend you reach out to him. Yeah, let me just quickly tell you the story that I got as well because we've been good. You love the flames? Yes. Any free-to-play Anaxer build, since I only have the bot, not the weapons? Depends on what weapons you have. I mean, you can play the Anaxer as a mid-ranger. You can technically use it as a sniper, though I don't think it's really fit for that. I guess you could run it as a sniper. It's also decently good at melee range. Because despite what the description says, where if you get close enough you can see it while it's invisible, from what I can see, unless you're like literally face hugging the Anaxer, you can't shoot it. So it's pretty good as a melee bot as well. I look, you haven't been on for a while. Okay, let's go check. Anyways, numbers. Hello, glorious clan yes. Hey here too. Oh, bang, bang. My clan leader has also gone for it. Congrats, yes, by the way. Very, very fun. I do believe, if you are planning on studying on the game, by the way, I do believe Ultimate Surgeon is one of the best to go for, because it's still a pretty decent ultra robot. It's not going to get nerfed, realistically speaking. In fact, I predict in the next balance change it's going to get a buff. Now that's going to be limited, because ultra robots tend to be balanced to be on the upper tier. If you have not spent any money on the game, or you haven't spent recently, it is going to be $65. I might do a giveaway. The giveaway that I do, I might make it for the Ultimate Surgeon. I might do a giveaway for somebody who has not spent on the game. I might bring you into a Discord call, because I do plan on making a Discord server within the next 2 days. I might bring you into a Discord call, and I'll do it on stream of one of the free play players getting an Ultimate Surgeon. I might do that. We'll see. But for those of you in the video, let me know. Again, I'll probably make another poll if you want me to do that. We'll have to make like a 1 day giveaway though if we do that. Put on stream of one of the free play players getting an Ultimate Surgeon. Okay, I need to make an interlude here. Yeah, Wraith is my clanmate, by the way. So, okay, I need to open up Discord actually, because this brings up a good point. I need to go. Wait, let me up my brightness, because my brightness setting's low. Okay. Since I don't have HDR. Oh my god, wait, that's too bright. It's a little too bright. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, we'll keep it at this. Oh my god, that's a bright screen. Anyways, I need to make a Discord server. That's my server that I have with my friends. Now, add a server. Create my own. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to my good friend here. Go to my good old friend. I need to make a Discord server because this is where I'm going to be doing the giveaway. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. And the way that we'll do this is I'll make 2 channels. Oh, you don't have a Discord, but you'll install it just for you. The website project, I'm working on it, Tarkal. The Discord server is a lot easier to make, so hey chat, I'm trying to make a Discord server for my audience on YouTube. I need it to be able to handle up to hundreds, thousands of people. How do I start? How did finals go? They went pretty well. I got 100 on my comp sci final, so I ended up acing the class. So I'll probably become a TA in the fall. Psych was a little rougher. I got 87, ended with a B+, I think. And then Korean I aced, got an A+, and then I think Econ was a A-. Yeah, pretty good overall. I'm pretty happy with it. Econ was rough. Econ is I think the entire class, it's 70% of your grade is just exams. So if you mess up even one of the exams, you're fried. I think I got a 97 on the first exam and 90 on the second exam, so I probably got a 90 on the third exam because the final exam itself is worth 40% of your grade. So, anyways, let's see. If you're expecting hundreds or thousands of people, the biggest mistake is treating a Discord server like a group chat. You want to build it more like a mini community platform from day one. There we go. Okay. Electrical engineering when you go to college, should you do it? I can't tell you. That's something for you to decide. What I suggest for college majors is before you even declare a major, don't go in with the mindset of, I want to do this, I'm going to keep doing it. Start by you try out 1 or 2 courses for the major that you want to do, and then try 2 courses on a topic that's completely random. Freshman year should be your year where if you want to, if you're 100% confident you want to do that, you can nail out your requirements, your gen eds or whatever. But if you still aren't sure what you want to do, I highly suggest taking a bunch of different courses. For instance, for me, when I entered college, you guys know right now I'm a computer science major, going for a minor in Korean because the minor for Korean is super easy to get for me. When I first entered college, I was not a comp sci major. For perspective, I had never taken a computer science course when I entered college. I'd never studied code either, so I was completely brand new to it. When I entered, I was a psychology pre-med, so pre-medicine. So what ended up happening was for first semester, I was in this thing called Focus, where you basically every week If you were a focus student, you would eat dinner with your professor for your focus classes, like every Thursday. So that was a seminar class. So it was pass fail for the seminar. We basically just ate dinner together for every week for like a semester during the fall. So that was like pretty easy. Pretty much everyone passes. Like you physically cannot fail that unless you just don't show up. So that was free. I had, because of the focus program, I had two courses. I had a course in addiction and substance abuse, which was basically like a drug and addiction class, which is really cool. And then I also had a course in religion, which was interesting because I am not a religious person and I don't really follow God, right? So for me, it was interesting because I got to learn about the great Abrahamic faiths and I got to do some research and do some more studying into that. So that really was cool because I also got to meet a lot of religious people and I got to see why religion, like despite science being such a big factor, I could see why religion is so good because it really establishes like culture and culture impacts. So that was cool. So I'll get to that in a second, Maddie. But yeah, so I had a religion class, addiction and substance abuse class, which was psychology, so that was cool. And then I took, I don't know why I did this. I took physics, which is supposed to be an upper level course. I took mechanical physics, and then I also took what was the last one I took? I took like a writing course because writing is one of the like requirements you need for graduation. And I did mine on ethics, which is interesting. So that was a fun semester. And then second semester, I was taking marine biology, psychology, biology, and then this class called Etruscans, which is basically about the society that came before Rome. So I did that, and then I had to leave spring semester, as you guys know, because I had a medical issue. So I left for 2 years, came back, and then this semester I took econ, Korean, psych, and then comp sci. Because while I was gone for those 2 years, the first year I did research back at home, and then the second year I self-studied computer science. And I realized, holy crap, my entire life was made for computer science. Why have I never taken one before? So I self-studied it and became really good at it. So, yeah. So I know how this is why you should always, when you're going in to a subject, you should always try and branch out because you never know what you want the most. I remember I never took a computer science course before, and I realized to me that computer science is my calling. So that's why I'm going with it. Computer science to me makes sense and it's super duper easy right now. Yeah. Chinese IQ. I'm Korean actually. Thank you very much. But yeah. Also, just a fun fact, if you're going into electrical engineering, you can hate physics, but be prepared to do a lot of physics because physics is one of the biggest requirements for engineering majors. So good luck on that. Yeah. They are not the same thing, Baller. Chinese and Korean are completely different. They are very, very, very different. Hello, AJ. Okay, and also to comment on your question, Maddie, about your tickets. Duke students, because tuition is absurdly high, for perspective, those of you in chat, I don't like to talk about this a lot, but Duke's tuition is like, I think it's $80,000 a year, which is more than most people's like income sometimes. I have a scholarship that covers for pretty much 90% of that. No, you're fine, Butler. But yeah, I have a scholarship that covers for that. But the point is, because tuition is so high, Duke students get paid. Yeah, we have to pay for uni. That's how Americans work, But yeah, Duke is a private school, so you have to pay it for a lot of money. And also, we get sports tickets for home games for free. So, like, every single basketball game that I wanted to attend at Duke was free. Same case goes for, like, hockey, soccer, football, everything. And by football, I emphasize American football, because I know across the world, football is soccer. So, Americans are weird. But yeah, all home games are free for Duke students. That's also why I use Premiere. For those of you guys who don't know, Premiere costs about $26 a month to use. Duke hands out the entire Adobe suite, which costs $56 a month, I believe, right now, for free. So Duke is basically paying for my entire editing software, which is really nice. However, if you want to use Premiere, you might not have access to the newest version of Premiere, but you can, technically speaking, if you go to a certain subreddit called Adobe Premiere or Adobe Hacks, you can use Adobe Suite for free. I'm not going to go into the details of how to use it, but you just so you know, you can technically bypass Adobe's fees. But yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, I mean, you can argue that I'm paying for the software and the games, but I mean, yeah, like tuition covers it. That's why. Although, am I paying for most of the tuition? No. But yeah. Surely you're not recommending piracy? I don't know. I never specifically said it's piracy. Isn't it'll be hacked or something? No, not necessarily. Depends on what you want to say. I will. By the way, just a huge emphasis for those of you guys who. Okay, I'm gonna just say this out loud because this one was life changing for me. If you guys like Minecraft, which is the #1 game in the world right now, by the way, if you have a computer, you can go to this thing called T Launcher, which allows you to play Minecraft for free. You can't play on any multiplayer servers, but with like friends, you can. You just can't play on anything like Hoplite or like what else is there? Like Hypixel. You can't play on any of the big servers, but you can play on your own servers if you would like to play Minecraft on your own. And Minecraft is a local game, that's why. Hello, Musa. Yeah, just perspective. You guys see Minecraft Launcher right here? I only got this like recently. Like when I say recently, I bought this thing in like spring break. Yeah. So it's anyways, it's life changing. T Launcher is really good. If you want to play Minecraft for free. Well, like I'll like do it on stream of one of the free to play players getting an ultimate sword unit. Ah, yes, that is why. That's a good reminder. That's what I was doing. Server purposes. Bots are what makes purposes very useful. Ugh. This is going to be so annoying. Are you going to be doing some more bots later or just editing and such? We'll see. We'll see. I have to catch up on a lot of editing and stuff. Isn't T-Launcher the Russian spy software or was it Lunar Client? I think it might be Lunar Client. I don't know. You'd have to do more research, but T-Launcher has never like failed me. I play Bedrock. How about you? I play Java Edition. I used to play Bedrock on my phone and on my Xbox. Because Xbox and phone, anything Microsoft related is Bedrock Edition. But Java Edition, in my opinion, is a little bit more better. It's also like when you're modding in Minecraft, depending on which like version you use, the mod has to be coded differently. Java Edition obviously uses Java. That's why it's called Java Edition. Whereas Bedrock Edition uses C++, which is probably better for me because my first language that I really learned was C# and C++. So yeah. How quickly does T-Launcher keep up with the Minecraft updates? They're typically like 3/4 of an update behind. So typically what'll happen is when a new update drops, you won't have it for a while. And then if you wait like 3 weeks, they'll add the new update in pretty much. And then like a couple weeks later, the new update will happen again on the regular Minecraft. And then you have to wait another 3 weeks and then the new update comes. Yeah. Am I going to make the Discord server? Yeah, I'm making it right now. Though, again, this is like, I haven't made a Discord server in a long time. The first ever Discord server that I really made was this one with my friends. And even then, that one, I had another friend who was good at Discord. So he did everything for me. So here we go. Let's do this. Didn't Sirius get removed? Sirius is still in the super chest from my memory, no? And Sirius is not worth investing into. Oh wait, Sirius got removed from the super chest? Oh boy. Well, that's a rest in peace. Why'd they remove it? I don't think they should have removed it. I think maybe it'll come in a gold chest occasionally. That's what happens typically to things that are not in the super chest. They swapped it with Atlas. Okay, never mind. That's a W change. That's a huge W change. Okay, Atlas is dramatically better than Sirius is. So, speaking of which, by the way, Atlas owners expect another nerf. I think Atlas is going to get a big nerf next update. So if you play Atlas as your main Titan, be careful because I do believe they're going to be gutting it once more. The 9-second EMP, that is not going to be kept, by the way. I 100% guarantee you that 9-second EMP is halved at the bare minimum. No, Wraith, I'm being serious. They are going They are going to nerf Atlas to the ground again. Look at what happened to Mauler. Pixonic has learned its lesson from Mauler. Mauler has been good for what, like 2-3 years after it came out? They're going to gut the Atlas. Princeps is going to get a nerf. And then Waymaker is going to be untouched because no one's been using Waymaker. So Atlas, yeah, so Atlas will always still be good though. Look at Bjorn though. Well, yeah, well, here's the thing, right? Bjorn is balanced. Bjorn can't get multi-kills because it moves too freaking slow. Atlas, on the other hand, jumps across half the map every time you use it. That's why it's better. Mobility is key in Warbots. That's why newer bots always tend to be like lightning speed. Yeah, well, yeah, Bjorn got off scot-free because Bjorn doesn't have any. If anything, Bjorn got buffed. They buffed the Titan immune amplifier. They also buffed the Titan last stand. And then I think they also made it so that Bjorn's like a bear stance lasts like 2 seconds longer. They buffed the Bjorn, if anything, because not many people were using it. Interesting. Let's see. I don't know the basics. Help walk me through it. This will be just for War Robots. For my viewers. Make channels for general discussion. Update notifications. Admin only. Admin access only. And 2 give away channels. 1 for free to play only, other for everyone. There we go. Got Sagath? I'm not super sure. What am I doing right now? Dopal, I am asking ChatGPT to help me make a Discord server because I have not made a Discord server in like ages. There we go. Create the server. So create my own. We'll call it what should we call it actually? We'll call it Yo Brada WR. Should we call it this? Oh, we'll call it the, what am I saying? We'll call it the Brada Hub. Call it the Brada Hub. It's literally the name of the website. The Brada Hub. And then I'll upload my where's my image? And we can use my thing. Perfect. Brada Hub. No, the Brada Hub. That's literally what the website is called. Okay, anyways, Brada Hub. Okay, anyways, use my YouTube profile picture. I already did that. W. Create your first channels. Okay. Well, we have categories and channels, so we'll go with categories first, I guess. Let's see. Right-click server name. Create category. Ah, there we go. We'll call this info. Category. I'm assuming we can shift this around. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll call this announcements. I know how to do this one. Text announcements. Bam. And then video uploads, updates, events. Okay. Yeah. And then we can edit the permissions in a second. Yeah, I'm a Discord light mode user. Ever going to collab? I have to reach out to Elephant Dogcat first though. And also, I have too much on my plate right now to go for stuff. Okay, I use light mode, by the way, because I've been using light mode since I was like in elementary school, pretty much. Actually, middle school. We'll say middle school. Since I was in middle school, I've always used light mode, and I use light mode on pretty much everything. There is an exception. I use dark mode when I'm coding. I use dark mode when I'm coding, but everything else I use light mode. Because my parents have ingrained in me that light is better for the eyes. I don't know why, but whatever. I feel like that's a lie, but yeah. Anyways, category 2, community. Okay. Bam. Bam, community. Can I add an emojis? Oh, I can. That's fine though. We don't need that right now. community, and then we'll do general chat. Yeah. There we go. And then a third category, giveaways. Wait, that's not what I want to do. I want to add categories. Category, giveaways. There. Should we tell this? Okay, free to play giveaways. Can't type. And then all player giveaways. We'll just do this. This is faster. Bam. And then, okay, hover over announcements. And I can do permissions, apparently. There we go. Permissions. Advanced permissions. Let's see. What do I need to do? Permissions under @everyone. Yeah, turn off. Send messages. Change, and then create threads for both. Okay. And also we'll delete that. I basically have to turn off everything, can I? Okay, turn on view channel, read message history. View channel. Okay, we can't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We'll prevent that too. For the time being. We can do reactions, can't do files, can't embed links. We'll allow that, we'll allow that. No, 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 no. Yeah, we can do that. No, no, no. Then allows members to use commands from applications. No. To use activities. We'll just turn it off for now. We can change stuff later if we have to. All right, let me read back to chat. Okay, let's see. Programming using light mode on anything is rare. Well, to be fair, I wasn't a programmer from birth. I was a light mode user before I was a programmer. So there we go. The ultimate sword, it's so fun, it's insane. Yes, I agree. They gave a prime ward. Yes, I know. They gave everyone a prime ward. That makes me sad because the free-to-play account missed that. But whatever. It's okay. I don't have an ultimate. I hope I win. W. How does the stage 4 of tournament work? Like, what position is needed to get the ultimate pad? You need to be top 10. I know you've never been there before. You need to be top 10 on tier 4, on stage 4, and also to get the item that's advertised, which is, I believe right now, ultimate cryo, you need to be top 5. So top 5 gets the ultimate cryo plus an ultimate data pad, plus like whatever other rewards they have. Top 10 will get just the ultimate data pad and the other rewards. And then anything past top 10 will just get the components for whatever bot there is. Yeah. Bro, I don't have Discord if I want to win. What do you do? I will work on that. I'll probably realistically do like a... How do I do it? I'm going to upload the video today and we have to do the giveaway by tomorrow. The issue is I need to be able to like show you guys how to do the thing, because I need to walk through and like double check to make sure you guys can actually get the sword for like cheap. Because if not, then it becomes an issue. So yeah. But can't you use Discord from your browser? Yes, you can. You can. You don't need to do it through your like through the app. Although if you're on your phone, you have to do it through the app, I believe. So yeah, it's top 10 get the ultimate data pad, absolutely, like I said, and then top 5 is for the item plus the ultimate data pad. Yep, Wraith has clarified it too. W. How are you going to do mods? I will probably individually go through users and double check if you are a trustworthy person, and then I'll make you a mod. I can't make everyone an admin though, because I don't want a bad seed who's pretending to be a good person to become a mod who also ends up having admin privileges and just delete everything. That would be the worst case scenario. I've had that happen before. I've learned my lesson. And it's bad. And that was 4 announcements, right? Permissions? Yes, perfect. Okay, anyways, that was announcements. Under, there we go. Make myself an admin. Click server name, server settings, roles. Okay. Server settings. Okay. And then we got to go to roles. Okay. Create role. I'll call this admin. Head honcho. And then enable administrator. Yeah, we'll allow that. And display role members separately from online members. Is that a thing? I don't know. We'll leave that for now. And then permissions. Admin can do everything because this is realistically I'm going to be the only admin. So I'll just allow that, and then I'll like make like a separate role like mod where you guys can do some other stuff. Bam, 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 bam. I wonder, is there not an option to just turn on everything? This is so annoying. Brother. This is so annoying. Elephant Dogcat is another streamer. He's a streamer YouTuber. If you look up Elephant Dogcat on YouTube, you'll know what they're talking about. Okay. Save changes for now. And then admin, manage members, add member me, because I'm the only one who is allowed that. So boom, just me. Just me, only me. Okay. And then now I have that. So I have everything. And now I need to make a rules channel. Yes, this is the most important channel in my opinion. We'll use the ChatGPT stuff for now. How do I do this? Add basic rules. I'm actually such a bad Discord manager. Okay, I'll add that later. Whatever. we'll leave it off for now. Server settings, enable community. Enable community. Yes, enable community. Verified email. Yes, that's good. Scam media. Yes, that's good. Rules or guidelines channel. Let's see. Tell us which channel has your server rules and which channel we should send announcements to. Rules or guidelines should be sent to rules. Community updates should be sent to announcements. Next. Finishing touches. Set default settings to mentions only. Disable risky permissions for everyone. Okay, so those are... Okay, there we go. I agree and understand. Finish. We should be good. There we go. Honestly, I'm telling you, I'm a huge advocate for AI. Everyone can say what they want. I train AIs for one of my jobs, and let me just tell you, AIs are amazing. If you don't know how to use an AI, I highly recommend you learn how to use one because they are amazing. If you know how to use them properly. They are a good tool. You should not use them for everything, but if you know what you're doing, then AIs are greatly helpful. Okay, there we go. Create invite link. Click server name, invite people, edit invite link. What the heck did they say? Okay, invite. Oh yeah, invite to server, and then copy. Okay, there we go. And then wait, set expire after. Edit invite link. There we go. Expire after. We'll make this never for now. Max number of uses. We'll make it no limit. Roles, no roles. And then no, yeah, generate new link. There we go. And then that will be the link I use for the YouTube video. Set expire after never, max use is none. And then put your Discord in your YouTube, which we will be doing in the future. Join the official Warbots. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll do that. Recommend beginner bots. We'll have to do that later. Okay. Well, anyways, that is the general server, I think, done for now. Yeah. I highly recommend, if you're a 10th grade baller, you should pick up the habit of writing notes. Note taking is incredibly important. Yeah. So I guess we'll make our first giveaway for the Ultimate Sword unit, like the big giveaway. We'll do it for Discord for now. And then in the past, and then once we're done that, and then once I actually get my website up and running, we'll host giveaways there. But that is not going to be for a while because I suck ass at doing stuff, apparently. So, anyways, let's see what you guys say. I don't know, Big GPT sounds so much cooler to me, yeah. Big GPT do all your work. I'm too locked in on YouTube. Make sure it's okay to do, okay. Let me roll back on that. AI is okay to use if you understand what that AI usage is going to be as a consequence. Yes, happy Mother's Day for you guys. I think Mother's Day for me is tomorrow. So, where is it? Is it tomorrow? It might be Monday. I don't know. Yeah. Am I gonna drop the link? Let me drop it actually inside the stream so that you guys can join early. Here. I don't know. Wait. That doesn't sound like the right link. Let me go into a web browser and then try it here. Back to server. Copy. If I go here, I do this. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, we're good. There we go. Now the link's working. And is there a way for me to pin that? Yes, there is. Okay, I pinned it. Feel free to join. You guys can be my official testers for now, I guess. And then I need to go and record a segment for this. I might do that. Like 2 days. I might bring you into a Discord call and I'll do it on stream of one of the free-to-play players getting an Ultimate Sword unit. Okay, I need to go to OBS and I need to record this now. I'll make it so that... how do I want to do this? I'll do this. Here. This makes life easier. All right. We'll go now. Okay, recording's working. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hello, guys. Post everybody here. So as you guys can see, I have made a Discord server while I was editing this video. I highly recommend you join because I am going to be doing the giveaway on Discord. So you guys can see here, there's going to be a free-to-play giveaway. The giveaway for the Ultimate Sword is going to end in a couple hours. I'm going to be picking a random person, and then on stream tomorrow, after this video is done, I will be picking somebody, and we will be going into a call, and I will be walking you through how to get the sword unit free to play. I'm going to be specifically looking for somebody who has the lowest offer tier. So you can only participate in this giveaway if you can get the sword unit for around 6,500 D-gems. So that it's basically the same amount that it costed me. I will be walking you through how to get it. I'll be double checking to make sure you can get it first. So only participate if you can, because if I check and I see you can't get it for 6,500 D-gems, I will be moving on to the next person. So make sure you only participate if that's the case. However, I will also be hosting a giveaway on this channel where I will be picking 5 winners, again, like I did in the past, for 500 D-gems. So make sure you participate, join the Discord server. This is going to be a Discord exclusive giveaway. And the giveaway for the 500 D-gems will end at some point next week. I'll have to decide on a date. Maybe, actually, you know what? We'll make it so that the giveaway ends on the day that the sword units officially are gone. So yeah, the giveaway here will end in like a couple hours. So just make sure you join. I don't know, like leave a comment or something, and I'll pick you guys, and then I'll reach out to you, and then on stream I will give you guys an Ultimate Sword. So have fun, good luck to those of you guys who are participating, and back to the video. All right, so that's the video for that. Yes. Can I put the Discord mod in your channel? Yes, I do need to add a Discord mod button. By the way, what is it saying the Discord? Just 9 new members. There we go. Unusual activity. Discord is serving capture to all joiners and blocks suspicious joins. Okay, security actions. What is this? Pause invites, pause DMs. No, we don't need that. We're fine. Wait, there's 2 general chats. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. Delete category. There we go. Okay, now we only have 1 general chat. Boom. There we go. He makes the whole intro in 1 take. Yeah, I do. Okay, I need to make permissions for this one. Let's see. Permissions. View channel, yes. Manage channel, no. Manage permissions, no. Manage box, no. Let's see. Create invites. Let's not do that one. Send messages, yes. Send messages in threads. Yes, we'll do that. Create public threads, no, no. I'll allow that. I'll allow that. I'll allow that. That. We'll do that. No, 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 no. Yes. No, 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 no. Okay, save changes. Boom. Okay. So bam. And then please, actually, let's see. Please, okay. When a giveaway is in session, please drop your ID and platform to enter the giveaway. Okay. And then I don't know how to lock it behind time, but I'll figure that out later on. Yes, sir. And then you guys will have a voice channel. I'll probably make more voice channels over time. No NSFW. Yes. Yes. And this is automod, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna have to work on that in a second. But for now, back to editing because this is got to be out by the end of today. So, okay, recording's working. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you can talk. Hello, guys. Post everybody here. So as you guys can see, I have made a Discord server while I was editing this video. I need to move this to here. Okay. And then I can put this here. But yeah. Making 5. Then I can just extend this out by a lot. And I can move this in. Bang. Okay, recording's working. Okay, let's unlink this. I just need to delete the first channel. And the next 2 channels, I just collapse up. There we go. Okay, recording's working. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello, guys. Okay, we'll do this. Oops. Control K. Delete. We'll do Shift Delete here as well. And then here we do +20. Word unit. Hello, guys. Post everybody here. So as you guys can see, I have made a Discord server. And I need to do podcast voice here. Hello, guys. Post everybody here. I'll like do it on stream of one of the free-to-play players getting an ultimate sword unit. Hello, guys. Actually, let me collapse that. Yeah. Sorry if I'm not. Apologies if I am locked in right now because I'm trying to get this edited. What happened in the last 7 minutes? I recorded a section for the Discord, and I made a Discord server. Bam. That's the pinned link in the description, pinned link in the chat, by the way, if you want to join it. There's getting an ultimate sword unit. Hello guys, Post Setup Ready here. So as you guys can see, I have made a Discord server while I was editing this video. I highly recommend you join because I am going to be doing the giveaway on Discord. So you guys can see here, there's going to be a free-to-play giveaway. The giveaway for the ultimate sword is going to end in a couple hours. I'm going to be picking a random person, and then on stream tomorrow, after this video is done, I will be picking somebody, and we will be going into a call, and I will be walking you through how to get the sword unit free to play. I'm going to be specifically looking for somebody who has the lowest offer tier. So you can only participate in this giveaway if you can get the sword unit for around 6,500 D-gems. So that it's basically the same amount that it costed me. I will be walking you through how to get it. I'll be double checking to make sure you can get it first. So only participate if you can, because if I check and I see you can't get it for 6,500 DMs, I'll be moving on to the next person. So make sure you only participate if that's the case. However, I will also be hosting a giveaway on this channel where I'll be picking 5 winners, again, like I did in the past, for 500 DMs. So make sure you participate, join the Discord server. It's going to be a Discord exclusive giveaway. And the giveaway for the 500 DMs will end at some point next week. I'll have to decide on a date. Maybe, actually, you know what? We'll make it so that the giveaway ends on the day the sword units officially are gone. So yeah, the giveaway here will end in like a couple hours. So just make sure you join. I don't know, like leave a comment or something, and I'll pick you guys, and then I'll reach out to you, and then on stream I will give you guys an ultimate sword. So have fun. Good luck to those of you guys who are participating, and back to the video. Back to the video. Then we'll do plus 20. Shift delete. Actually, there. You guys are participating, and back to the video. I might do that. We'll see. But yeah, for those. There we go. If you're in the video. Yeah, you guys like help out each other. I'm also going to be working more on the Discord once I'm back, because I need to figure out I need to lock these channels to be time sensitive, because right now I think anyone can just like kind of go in right now. I also need to make it so that like I add mods, and also the rules as well. Realistically speaking, I can't keep these. I'm gonna have to make it a little bit more formal, but yeah, like you guys right now can just go into the rules channel and type in whatever you want. So if you guys have rule ideas, you can put them down here. I will be gathering them and then optimizing them and then compiling them into an actual list of rules so that we can, keep things organized. But yeah, now we have an actual Discord chat. We also have a stream chat. Now you guys can talk with each other, and you guys can actually see with like a notification when I upload a video or something. And I'll probably be talking on Discord too if I'm not streaming. So yeah. And then I don't know about the Reddit chat, but we'll have to work on a Reddit chat too. I'll have to reach out to my clan leaders for that, because they are more experts in there than I am. But yeah, for those of you in the video, like let me know. Again, I'll probably make another poll if you want me to do that. We'll have to make like a one day giveaway to do that. But here we go. So in the combat right now, there's Rex, Kaji, and the Strix. We're probably going to be getting a ton of those. And in the red pad are the new weapons, alongside everything up to the Hestatus. So we have Hestatus' weapons. I believe that's the Pylon, that's the Gladius. Yes, that's correct. And then the Hippocroco Leonard weapons, we have the Macchiaro family from the Nexer, and we have the temperature weapons, Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin, I believe, right? Yeah. I do not know pretty much what any of these weapons do except for these two, because I have been using them. So yeah, I mean, we'll just start with combat, so whatever we got. Yeah, gold right away. I'm going to have to speed through these, by the way, because it's going to take us forever. Okay, so we got Elox for free. We got a ton of pilots too. Okay, we'll keep going. Another gold. Okay, we got Strix. When am I going to pick out mods? Realistically speaking, I'm going to have like more than one mod. If you have followed the channel for a long time and you guys are like participating a lot in streams, you guys will probably get mod privileges. Because I think it's a good thing to have multiple mods, so that when there's at least like one mod online at all times. I think that's good. Does the giveaway work on phone? I mean, it should. As long as you are in the Discord server and you write a message down on like the giveaway channel, you're fine. And for perspective, the giveaway for everyone for the 500 DGems times 5, so 5 people winning 500 DGems, that'll probably be, the deadline will be like May 20th. I'll have to figure that out. And then the sword unit, I'll have to do by tomorrow, because the sword unit, the ultimate sword unit task goes away tomorrow. So nothing too exciting. Oh, actually, we got full Strix anyway. Wait, we got full Strix. That's a guaranteed prize. It's not even a guaranteed prize. We got the Danny pilot. Not bad. Wait, what are the chances of getting Strix, by the way? Where's Strix? It's a 0.61 chance. Interesting. So we just got Strix for free. That's insane. I think that here, this is the better Rex pilot, in my opinion. The extra ability charge is like a lot better compared to whatever, what's the other one? I forget. Oh, actually, I guess maybe not necessarily. I don't know, I feel like an extra ability charge is just typically better than just bonus damage, because you get extra survivability with the Rex ability. Yeah. We'll go through these. More pilots. Honestly, we'll just keep speeding through. You do not get a Rex through this, apparently. Okay. Yeah, the ability charge I think is way better. It's the same for Ravana. Like, you guys know how Ravana has like 2 pilots, I think, right? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. But yeah, over this pilot, if you can, get that military guy. The military guy is much better. It could be a first ultimate bot. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. By the way, this is not going to be the first time I'm giving away an ultimate robot. There will be future occasions where I give away ultimate robots. This is just going to be the first ever time I do so. Just a heads up. Interesting. I am not going to be like Pixonic, where you get one weapon or one robot. I hate Pixonic giveaways. Trust me. I hate the fact that, yeah, I mean, sure. I like the fact that, like, oh, 50 people can win, like, I don't know, like, the Furnace. 50 people can win the Furnace Titan weapon. Yeah, sure, you get the Furnace Titan weapon. What is one Furnace going to do for your Titan? That's an 800-meter weapon that no other weapon has the same range of. Like, if you think about it, there is no other free-to-play weapon that has 800-meter range. So one Furnace is actually going to mess with your Titan setup more so than it will help. So it's a scummy giveaway. It looks like Pixonic is doing a good thing, but in reality, they're not. Same case for like the other stuff. Oh, a vector giveaway. 25 people will win a vector. Yes, you get a vector giveaway, sure. Oh, Furnace is like the Titan weapon. Yeah. Like, let's say, oh, you win like a vector. Sure, you get the vector. You don't have the pilot. You don't have any of the vector weapons. You don't have the vector drone. So the vector on its own, realistically, yes, it's decent, but it's nowhere near what you could get. Yeah. And then, like, the only good thing that Quixonic does do is the event giveaways. Like, for instance, what we have right now, where you get a full set of Fulgur Tonans for the Newton, and you get the Newton as well. That would be a good giveaway, because you're actually getting a full set completed. But what they do for, like, other giveaways, like, we're giving away a drone. Sure, you get the new drone. What robot do you have access to that has a reflector? Raptor? Hawk? What else is there? There's like nothing. Harpy Siren. Yeah. You don't have an extra pilot, but it's still very good. Yeah, but if you're people who win the giveaways, I think the giveaways are more tailored towards like people who are below masters. Because yeah, they said vector and only vector, which is why I think it's stupid. If you're gonna do a giveaway, the person who wins something should get a full set. If that makes sense. Creators, content creators, if you're part of the creator program for Warobots, you get the full set of new weapons from Mark II level 6, the new robot at Mark II level 6, the drone at level 9, the pilot at level 50. What else do they do? And they also give you a crap ton of other resources too. I think that is how a giveaway should be done, which is why for my giveaways that I host with the revenue that we get from YouTube, those giveaways, I'm going to make sure that when you win those kind of giveaways, you get a full setup complete. Because I genuinely think that's much better. Like for instance here, whoever wins the ultimate sword giveaway, they're not just getting an ultimate sword. They're getting the ultimate arms, and they're getting the full set of ultimate arms, 2 ultimate arm Ls and 2 ultimate arm Ms, right? On top of that, they're also getting 360 common pads and 180 weapon pads. So they're not just getting an ultimate sword unit. They're getting a ton of Strix's, Strix, Rex, Kajis, on top of a bunch of other like Strix, Kaji, Rex weapons, and they're probably going to get like 3 of each of the new weapons because it's 180 weapon pads. And on top of that, they'll be getting pilots for everything too. So like, I think that's how a giveaway should be done, because that to me is much better than just getting a single vector or a single like furnace, right? And it makes winning the giveaway actually exciting. If you win a giveaway in regular Warobots, like I don't know, let's say you go to Adrian's channel and you type in, oh, here's my ID. And then you win the giveaway and then you get like a single furnace. And it's exciting because you won the giveaway, but then you realize, what are you going to do with a furnace? Like, bruh. Meanwhile, if you win one of my giveaways and you get like an ultimate sword unit, you're like, holy crap, I just got an ultimate robot. Like, the excitement is just through the roof. That's just so much better. Like this opening that I'm doing right now is what the free-to-play person who wins the giveaway would get. Yep, like, Ridge Hollow. Just imagine that. This is significantly better. Purple. You get a ridiculous amount of strikes. Just look at how many components we're getting right now. See? You can do this 36 times. See my components after this, just to see how many we have. Only blues, so we got really unlucky on this draw. All good. Yep. So. Another gold. Guaranteed Mirrors. I believe, by the way, it's every 50 pads you open is you get like a guaranteed gold prize. We got Mirrors for free. Interesting. Wait, are people talking in Discord? What is the Discord reactions going like? Oh yeah. See, this is much better. This is why I need to make a chat. This is why I want to make a website. Imagine someone at level 9 wants the giveaway. We'll have to see. I don't know if the level 9 person has level 9 accounts have access to the Ultimate Sword unit chain. But if you have access to the chain, then yeah. If a level 9 account has access to that chain, then oh yeah. If they can get it for 6,500 gems, they are fair game. But I don't think you don't get event stuff at level 9, I think. I think event stuff only unlocks at level 15, and you only unlock everything once you're like level 27 or something like that. I say for free, we're just spamming opening. Point is though, it doesn't matter. If you can get it for 6,500 gems, then I am in. I will get it for you, by the way. W baller. Okay. I'll clarify the giveaway stuff more in a second once I'm done. At this point, we don't really have any exciting things to get. Strix sucks. I don't think Strix is bad necessarily. I just think we are crouching. Interesting. I think Strix is only good if you have the future setup. Am I going to be using the Gears series? Yes. Now that there's a blue pad, I will be using it. Remember, I just can't use anything in the red pad and the purple pad. Although, honestly, I might hold another poll for that too, because another like, huge backlash I've been getting is why don't we use the red and purple pads? Leave a comment down below on this video, guys, when it comes out, if you guys want me to use like red and purple pad stuff. Because I know a lot of you guys say it's still free to play. I just haven't been using it because my luck is pretty insane. So, yeah. So people have been wanting me to just use the stuff in the red and purple pad. So, because I use stuff in the tank pad. So I guess, technically speaking, it wouldn't make too big of a difference. Yeah, those of you guys are straight. Do you guys think I should use like red and purple pad stuff? You think it's a good idea too? Yeah, I believe that balance change should be next month. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Everyone on stream right now is saying too that I should use the red and purple pads. Yeah. I might as well. I'll probably change it then. Speaking of that, will we have Strix? Yeah, everyone is saying yes. So yeah. Yep. What video I'm editing? This is going to be a video for the Ultimate Sword. Okay, so my luck aside, I will be using just like what it looks like. I'm probably gonna title the giveaway Ultimate Sword Unit Giveaway plus datapad opening or something like that. Some people are even begging me to. So alright, when we start again, we will be using your red and purple pads. Alright, no poll then. Everyone here is saying yes, so no poll needed. I will be using red and purple pads. For those guys on YouTube watching this for the first time, rejoice, because I know a lot of you guys have been begging me to do that. We got dash. Weapons have fallen off pretty hard. There's still decent on the duo, I feel. Yeah. I will be using red and purple pads. Then when we come back. Right, how about this then? How about this? You guys have only been asking for what? Is it now like 4 months, 5 months? 4 months, 5 months, and we finally got a Discord server. W. Because my website, which if you guys don't know, is right here. I don't even have it opened. That's how bad it is. Broda Hub. Broda Hub. There we go. Because my website has not been updated yet. When will I start playing on the free-to-play account again? Sometime soon, in the next 2 weeks, because I'm going to be grinding editing. But we can only start playing on it once I get the videos out, so we are probably going to have to grind through editing for the next couple days/weeks. Will I keep all the Strixes and other stuff that you got, or sell the components? I don't sell components on my account anymore. I used to, but nowadays I don't. Because if I need more resources, I will bow down to the Pixonic overlords and pay them if I have to. If we absolutely have to. But yeah. I'll just keep them for collector purposes. I know Wolfblood does that too. If you guys watch Wolfblood. Is it? Hello, Jonas. Welcome into the stream. I'm editing the next video right now. Here's the big question. Before we continue, we're guaranteed pretty much right now to get return rewards. When we get an ultimate data pack from that return rewards, should we use whatever we get from that? Because technically speaking, it is free to play, but I think we should ban it. I think we should ban whatever we get from the ultimate data pad and keep it banned until we hit champs. But you guys are the judges. Do you guys want me to use whatever we get from the ultimate data pad? Yeah, VS says no. I agree with VS because I think ultimate data pad is okay, just cause you out of nowhere. I think personally it's I say we use it later, yeah. I say we use it later. Sell it for a deal. Okay, my family is trolling me at this point. He wants me to sell it, that's funny. Okay, well we got the common pad test done, so we got 10 more common pads open, generally speaking. Yeah. Yeah, I think the returning data pad's not that good. No, here's the thing though, right now the ultimate data pad's really good. Remember. These two weapons are the newest ultimate weapons, so they're guaranteed to be good, pretty much. Ultimate Calamity is really good still. It's got a 3-second reload. That's broken. Ultimate Havoc is considered to be one of the most broken weapons in the game, even to this day. Ultimate Pulsar is the only mid weapon here. Maybe Blaze, you can argument, because these ultimate flamethrowers really work best when you have more than one. But like, still, that's still a really good data pad. I personally, yeah, that is considered to be one of the better ultimate data pads. So I don't know, we'll see. But for now, whatever truth. Bang, we got the ultimate Arm L, which is the light weapon. You guys can see it, durability percentage 1%. And then we also have the ultimate Arm L again, because apparently you have to go for that. We're now halfway to the sword. Now we have to open up the red pads. We will save these common pads because, realistically speaking, I opened up enough of them, and I'm sick and tired of seeing that. So here we go. This is gonna be exciting because I do not have any good weapons from the recent patch. I will skip through. Okay, we got Basilius. That is the heavy weapon from the announcer, really. Okay, pretty good. When will I do a video of my free play account again? Probably tomorrow, because I'm gonna upload the ultimate sword video today. Nah, Beconic. I think it's okay to join VC. Are you guys talking in VC right now? I'm gonna hop in for the sake of fun. Okay, let's see if this works.
What is joining?
Hello.
Hi.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Hello. Realistically speaking, I'm probably gonna do more VC stuff in the future too. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be fire, bro.
Yes, sir.
W's.
W's. I'm gonna go continue editing, but have fun.
Yeah.
do I? There we go. There we go. Okay. W. How do you join VC? Here you go. I don't know how easy this is to see. My face cam is kind of blocking it. Here, wait. Let me go to OBS. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me just do it like this. So you can see here, AJ, on Discord, there's a voice channel right here. All you have to do is click on general and you will automatically join into the VC. Just make sure your mic settings, your mic is set to the proper mic and your headset is set to the proper headset. Otherwise, you will not be able to hear the people in there and they will not be able to hear you. But besides that, you should be fine. Yeah. That is how you do it. Yeah. All you have to do is get on Discord and then just click on the general voice chat button. And then in the future, I'll make more channels and stuff if we have to. Is it on phone too? Yes, it is on phone as well. That is the beauty of Discord. You can access it however you want. And then tomorrow, and you get to talk with your lovely fellow viewers. Probably edit it and then upload it. Yeah, the Havoc is also Havoc good. Triple again. More Kelvins, Leodaris. By the way, just a heads up, these weapons, once I get my hands upset, these are broken. The ultimate slot right now with the Leodari and the Kroko. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it literally, it's game breaking. It is game breaking broken. It is Thank God it is. I mean, I would assume it is, right? Like, Discord was made, I think, originally for gamers to be able to talk with each other, to either message each other or talk in a voice channel. So I'm assuming back then, since most people didn't actually have computers, right? I'm assuming most people would still have access to a phone, which is why they had phone access to and brain, which is good. I love Discord, in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of Discord. Too. Free to play, like pretty easily. Oh, whoops. Through these guides. Yeah, let's see. When I put the new flames on Ultimate Lance or Keep Krokos, here's the thing, I don't know what these flame weapons do. Oh wait, no, you're wrong. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. What did I say? You're right. I have seen this in action because we fought against Vector before. Yes, you're right. Okay. For those of you guys on YouTube who don't know what these do, or on stream, these are homing flamethrowers. So think like the Blaze, Igniter, and Ember, but they home into enemies. Like a Kaji mine. It is stupid. They also have infinite ammo. They fire like the Advisor. Yeah. It is broken. I might honestly, I'll try them out. What? I do not have an edit. I don't have anything past to say this, basically. Okay, we go to Celsius. Okay. Give me an energy drink, by the way. Okay. The sounds are annoying. Yeah, opening pads can be annoying when opening them in bulk. And also, yeah, the weapons themselves are also really annoying to deal with. Yeah, they can overheat. Yeah, they can overheat, but because they're new releases, I believe they... Let's check. Giveaway. Lock in and make a hanger review channel. Bang! You know what? We do that. Yes, that's exactly how you want to do it. Exactly. Just put your ID, and then if you want to put your platform, realistically speaking, all I'd really need is your ID. And I'll confirm with you guys. I will say the user, and then I'll make sure to like message you guys separately or something, or like bring you into a call, and then we'll do everything on stream, so I can make sure you guys end up getting it properly. I don't want, if you end up winning the giveaway, I don't want you to feel scammed. I will make sure you get what you deserve if you win. So no worries about that. We're chilling. I need THMs for a weight loss treatment. Oh, hey. Oh, hell nah. And yeah, in the future also, since I do plan on branching out to other stuff besides War Robots, if you choose, like, let's say, I don't know, let's say you play Brawl Stars, for instance, we might make the reward something else. Let's say you don't want to get just DGems on War Robots. Let's say, I don't know, you play Brawl Stars and you want a Brawl Pass. Maybe I make that a reward instead. I don't know. We'll see. More details on that when I eventually make the clip series. That is a work in progress. I have so many things to do and not enough time to do them. Cannot yet. Because they're too broken. We gotta tell them that's how you weapon. In fact, actually, after this, let me demonstrate it. Let's go into the simulation and let me demonstrate what all this stuff that I got does. So let me take a look at it. Takes Ultimate Titan from A tier to S tier. Yes, I agree. These weapons are pretty broken. Kelvin is like pretty good, yeah. Another gold, Makiara. These weapons are annoying to deal with because it maxes slightly out of the air with them all the time. Okay, okay, first of all, it's 180 pats. Statistically speaking, we're guaranteed to get at least 3 of everything. Like, we're getting so many. Do you like Rex? Yes. Let's see what the last pad has. Hypo, the light weapon. Okay. That, I believe, brings us to the end. So I believe that gives me a ultimate, upgrade token. This is good. Oh yeah, by the way, I was not around when this happened. Whoever actually, should I spin this with the Eagles? Should I spin this onto the Eagles? See if we land on the GPR? Should we do that? Yeah, I wish I could open them all at once too. Yeah, they just take a long time to open. I have seen... Should we do that? Do that? Yeah, I wish I could open them all at once too. Yeah, they did take a long time to open. I have seen I have seen on Reddit people spinning this for upgrade tokens and getting ultimate notice. That's W. But yeah, I will spin this once for the peoples because okay, we got four red pads. See, sometimes you don't have the best of luck. This is why you don't spin all the time. But remember how this is upgrade tokens? This is spoiler. On the free to play account, I had one of these with upgrade tokens. You guys are gonna see in the next couple of weeks, or like really in the next 2 weeks, because I'm gonna be editing super fast. On Christmas Day last year, we had one of these shipyards, and guess what I got? With 3 upgrade tokens, I landed on one of these, and I got it this year. And you guys will see the clip. I was freaking out because that has never happened before. Whenever you have a shipyard like this with data pads in it, yes, save thorium, save upgrade tokens, and you'll see why, baller. In the next couple videos, you'll see why, because I end up getting the keel with thorium, and then I end up getting a veneer. Sorry, not a veneer, a veneer with an upgrade token. And mind you, that was back when the veneer was brand new. So that's the equivalent of like winning a furnace or a torch with a single upgrade token. So, and the ultimate in the shipyard has like something really broken and meta in it, and it's for upgrade tokens. Spin it, hands down, spin it. You will get more upgrade tokens free over time. You cannot get these for free. These are objectively paid win items. Okay, gold robot data pad, gold weapon data pad, new robot data pad. The silver one is trash, but still. And also, don't get me started on the ultimate items. You are not going to be getting these anytime soon. Even for a slim chance, spin it. Keep spinning it. Oh my god. Keep spinning it. It is worth it. Like I will guarantee you are not going to regret it, unless you only have like 1 token. But that's what I say about these anytime soon. Even for a slim chance, spin it. Keep spinning it. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just cut this out. Keep spinning it. Oh my god. Oh, let me silence that. Keep spinning. And we'll just cut this. Even for a slim chance, spin it. Keep spinning it. It is worth it. You have a maxed keel? Yes, that is exactly why you keep saving it. If you already have a maxed keel now, baller, what I suggest next is to join a clan. Specifically a higher level clan, because you will get more resources and you can charge your keel faster if you're in a high level clan. For instance, the clan that I'm in, Elysium, we get 40% faster mothership charge. So right now for you, if you capture 3 beacons, you should get your mothership. For us who are in a clan, if you capture 2 beacons, you get your mothership. So you charge your mothership drastically faster if you're in a clan with that bonus on. So I highly recommend going for it. Keep spinning it sounds like something a gambling addict would say. Well, what can I say? I'm a gambling addict. Can I join your clan? Oh yeah. Wait, I don't know who to reach out to though. VS is not here yet, but if you put in a request, look up Elysium. Rave, can you walk him through it? Can you walk the baller through it? Either here or on Discord or something? If you look up my ID, yeah, exactly. Yeah, send a message in the clan chat and then try to get baller in the clan chat. And then if you join the clan, once you do that, we should be good to go. And then somebody will get you in. Worth it. Again, there's a reason why I'm not the clan leader and why I don't make new clans, because you guys saw with my Discord server stuff, I am bad at management when I'm doing other stuff. So I think it's best to have people who are good at their jobs do their thing. Like I will guarantee you are not going to regret it. Unless you only have like 1 token, but that's what I say about. Yeah, here we go. I'm not using all at once, but here we go. We got the medium arms as well. And we got and here we go. The ultimate sword unit. And I'm going to be taking a screenshot of that, because that is also thumbnail content. Yeah, we have officially gotten the ultimate sword unit. And that means that my regular sword unit is going to have a fun day going into retirement. Sorry, regular prime sword unit, but you'll be dearly missed. Because I am going to have to make room for our newest welcomee. The ultimate sword unit. Yeah, I know, we get to win. I know. This is only going to be really used for demonstration purposes, because I'm probably not going to be upgrading this thing anytime soon. Is ultimate stuff better on Mark 2 at level 1? No, it is not. The whole point of ultimate gear, absolute, is that ultimate gear has a very unique thing, okay? If you guys see the stats here, let me actually bring in like a regular sword unit as a comparison. Where's my other sword unit that I use? So I have a lot of sword units just hanging around. Let's see, here we go. Okay, so you can see here, I'm running level 1 arms, right? The level 1 arm here, look at the stats, 674 damage, 1% percentile damage, 7 second reload, right? You compare that to the ultimate arm, I mean, it does 400 more damage, but the percent stuff is not that different, right? So why is this so strong? Because notice how the upgrade as well, it doesn't really get anything different compared to the regular arm. The numbers are, okay, you can argue the regular damage is double. Here's the Kinetic ultimate weapons, once they are Mark 2, continue to get a significant damage bonus. You know how I told you that a damage bonus from Mark 1 to Mark 2 is like double damage? You get another 100% damage bonus going from Mark 2 to Mark 3 for ultimate items. For regular items, it's only 20%. But ultimate items, that 20% does not exist. It is literally triple damage compared to Mark 1. That is why ultimate gear is so expensive. You guys can see here, it costs 40 million silver just to level this up one more level. Ultimate weapons in total cost you like 600 million silver per weapon. But they are worth it because at the end, you are getting an item that is 3 times stronger than the Mark 1 version. So that's why ultimate gear is considered to win, because for the regular free player, it is very hard to get them with silver. But over time, you can upgrade it, which is why it is considered to be a good investment. Because ultimate gear rarely gets nerfed. There are very few exceptions, but for the most part, ultimate gear does not get nerfed. Yeah. Ultimate Sword is also an interesting case, because you guys can see here, notice here, it is the same stats. This is what I mean by Mark 3, by the way. Notice how the Ultimate Sword unit, it gets 2 seconds reduced cooldown at Mark 2, and then 50% bonus damage at Mark 3. Here is the other benefit of the Ultimate Sword over regular sword. As you guys know already, the regular sword unit got gutted. The sword damage is trash. However, Ultimate Sword, I believe the sword has not been nerfed to the floor. So when you shoot at a regular sword unit, the shield will take damage, but you're only converting like 5% of what you take. So when you take like, I don't know, 1 million damage per Titan, and you dash with the same Titan, you're only doing like what, like 50k per slash? Ultimate Sword unit, I believe the conversion ratio is still unmodified. So if you shoot at this thing's shield, the damage that it deals back to the enemies is still ridiculously high. I don't know for a fact, don't quote me on that yet. I'm going to be testing that theory. Here's the other thing, I believe. Slash. Ultimate Sword unit, I believe the conversion ratio is still unmodified. Oops. 1 second. I need to write a comment down here, because that is indeed the truth. Fine. So if you shoot at this thing's... Then, bam, properties, center, and then I need to shrink this. There we go. Modified. So if you delete, Control D. Still unmodified. So if you shoot at this thing's shield, the damage that it deals back to the enemies is still ridiculously high. Okay, let me read stream chat since it's been a while. Yo, genuine question, by the way. Does OBS stand for anything in particular? I believe it does. That's a good question, actually. I don't know. Let's check. What does OBS stand for? It stands for Open Broadcaster Software, apparently. Yep. W. Yeah. It's just the software that most people use to record. And I highly recommend using it because it is quite good. There's a lot of plugins that you can use as well. I think the other one that people said is Streamlabs. Streamlabs might be the other one. Does anyone know how to fix an attic ladder? Somebody here might. For me, unfortunately, the only advice that I can tell you is look up a YouTube video. Oh, Streamlabs is for paid? Oh. Okay. Well, if it's paid, it's probably better than OBS then. Fine. So if you shoot at this thing's shield, the damage that it deals back to the enemies is still ridiculously high. I don't know for a fact. Don't quote me on that yet. I'm going to be testing that theory. Here's the other thing. I believe, because this is Prime Sword, I do believe these skills don't apply. I believe these skills don't apply because the Ultimate Sword unit, watch what happens. If I were to assign a different sword unit pilot, right? If I were to assign this Mihara Sharp, notice what happens when I get a skill for this. Notice how it says Ultimate Sword. I believe regular sword, Special Edition sword, and Ultimate Sword are all different robots. So you can't use the same pilot in transition. That's the other reason why Ultimate robots are very expensive, because you can't use the same pilot again if you already have the original. For instance, if you have like a regular Thunder and you get the Ultimate Thunder, you have to... Oh wait, they fixed it? Okay, VS has told me they fixed it. So that is good news. I will be using this pilot for the time being as a test. And also... Okay, VS has told me they fixed it. That. Told me they fixed it. So that is good news. I will be using this pilot for the time being as a test. And also, I have a Prime Ward that has been down. Thanks for Nina to join VC. W. Yeah. W. Now you can chat with your friends. Your fellow masochists who play Warbots despite everything that we've been going through. To be fair, though, Warbots is a fun game. Warbots is genuinely a fun game. I don't see myself ever dropping Warbots. Unless they, for some weird reason, completely gut the game, which I don't think is ever going to happen. The devs aren't that stupid. Scratch that apparently still works. I still have to get modules for this, which I'll probably be doing later. Actually, I have enough modules right now. I might as well do it. Don't do this by the way, wait for a discount. I'm just doing this so that we can at least test out the Ultimate Sword without, going through this. But always go for the reader, because you want to get the new jump and whatever these are. But I won't upgrade those yet, since we're just testing things. Okay. Now let's move back the lens real quick, because I do want to go see something, because we are testing stuff. Okay. First things first, I'm going to go see our inventory. Does Ultimate Sword unit pilot other than the normal one? What do you mean? Like, not necessarily. Ultimate robots, by the way, you should know. Ultimate robots don't necessarily need their ultimate pilots. You can use the regular pilots too. It's just that the ultimate pilots tend to give you a bonus that's better. Shining Kind is one of those situations where it's situational. I'd say she's better than Miharu right now, because you can upgrade the arms with this, but not necessary. And yeah, Auto is also really good too, because Auto Strider, if you guys don't know, this pilot right here, he increases the firing speed of the arms, so it's also very good. Does Conduit heal? I believe Conduit does heal right now. Let me check actually. Let's do Conduit. Yes, it does heal. It heals you 8% per second for 5 seconds, so that's a 40% heal. Okay. And I'm just going through. Yeah, they also have more ammo and rate of fire. That is. So that's a 40% heal. For 5 seconds, so that's a 40% heal. Yep, they also have more ammo and rate of fire. That is correct. They are basically the ultimate arms right now are just like the pre-nerf arms, like the prime arms. Yep. W. Okay. Well, in that case, I do want to check one last thing before we head into the test on extermination. Okay, we basically have 12 Strixes. So W comes from whoever said we're gonna get a crap ton of Strixes. We got 5 Kajus, and we also got I think an extra Rex because I already had one. I think so. We got 15,000 components of Rex. Yeah. How do I get this free to play? Ultimate gear is basically impossible to get free to play. You have to either wait and store up resources and get it. For instance, the way I got my ultimate helming, you guys can see in the background, I got this thing free to play, which might sound impossible, but I got this thing free to play. The way I did it, I stockpiled about 12,000 platinum, and I upgraded everything when there was a discount. Because you guys can see here, upgrading Titans give you points to this leaderboard. So what you can do is let's say I had let's say I had like 10,000 platinum. What I can do is if I have a Titan that I haven't upgraded yet, so I don't know. Let's go to like Princeps, right? Let's say I have a Princeps. Let's say I have a weapon that I haven't upgraded yet, so I don't know. I have a Vincier, for instance. I could upgrade this Vincier. Apparently, I have premium right now for the creator, like the silver tier for creator program. So let's say I would upgrade this. I'm probably not going to use this, but I'll do this for demonstration purposes. I upgrade this thing to level 25 right now. I upgraded to level 25, and notice how on the leaderboard I gained 4,000 points. So basically, what you can do, as you can see, I had what is that? That costed like I think that costed 900 platinum to get 4,000 points. So if you had 9,000 platinum, you could get the ultimate data. If you stored up 9,000 platinum and you waited to upgrade everything for the leaderboard, that's how you do it. Yeah, so that's how you get it for free. The other exception is sometimes they make like things like this, ultimate leaderboards, where you can like grind dollar points to get ultimate gear for free. This is very hard to do. So I highly recommend not doing those. But sometimes you can. There are like data pads that you can grind. This one's winning battles, so that's not realistic. This one on the other hand is what? Yeah, this is also winning battle. Sometimes there are ones where like you just have to capture crap ton of beacons and do other stuff to get a lot of stuff. It's all good. It's all good. Yes. But yeah. So that's how I would recommend doing it. I do want to check out the weapon components though. What do we have on the weapons? Because we did get some of these too. So we have a lot of Bastion, Piercer, and Pal. I'm more curious to see how many of the new weapons we got. So we currently have 3 Kelvins to our name. We have 2 Machiaras. We have what else? 2 Celsiuses, 2 Hippos, 2 Velos. So we basically have like a full set of like the Machiara weapons. And then we have the Crocos as well. Let's see. Let's see. War is so good. I don't know how I can still like it. I despise everything. Yeah, exactly. I think in the future I'll try to code something similar to our robots too. We'll see though. We'll see. I could probably do it given enough time. But we'll see. Hello, Bubbler. I am currently working on a video right now. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Well, I want to go test. Okay, I want to see what the weapons are for the lens. Because I want to go test these weapons. So I need Crocos and I need the Leodari, I believe is what it is, right? Leodari? Where are you? Leodari. Yes, Leodari. It'd be amazing if I do anything. Yes. The only issue though, Tarkal, is if I end up making that game, I can't use the same exact designs from Pixonic. And I also can't make the game the exact same. Trust me, since Warbots has been out for basically 12 years now, there have probably been multiple people like me and you who have thought to ourselves, it would be so nice if we could make a robot like a Warbots copy like this. That's completely free to play. I guarantee you it is possible, but if you make the game, you're not allowed to publish it because Pixonic can sue you. And that becomes an issue. Like say for instance, this is something that's very important in game dev. Game development is also considered a creative work, right? So if you plagiarize anything, you can get sued for a lot of money. So let's say I were to make a 1-to-1 replica of Warbots, which shouldn't be too hard, by the way, because Warbots is on very crappy code, right? I could 3D render all the designs here, put coding mechanics for every single one of the weapons and the bots, and that wouldn't take too long. That would probably take like a year or two max, right? And then the servers obviously would take some time. But if I were to make that game and release it free to play and call it like Warbots 2.0 or something, or make it something completely different, like free bots or something like that, right? Then what would happen is Pixonic could sue me for plagiarism, and they could sue me for a lot of money. Remember, Pixonic has made $1 billion from Warbots alone, right? So they are a $1 billion company at the bare minimum. Remember, they have other games too, so they have more than $1 billion of revenue probably. And the issue is, once you get that big, you can sue whoever they sue. That company could get sued for multiple millions of dollars, which is just not realistic. A case in point, one of the games I play, you guys know I like to play Mobile Legends as well, which is basically just like mobile League of Legends, but before Wild Rift was released. Mobile Legends tends to get a lot of copyright strikes from like Riot because they use a lot of their character designs. In fact, this is a little bit of a tangent. Let's actually do this. MLBB sued by Riot. Basically, there was a huge scandal. So you guys can see, League of Legends is played with this arena, and this was Mobile Legends. The way the arena looked like from Mobile Legends. You guys can see it's basically a 1-to-1 replica, right? Same case for some of the character designs. This is Singed, apparently. I've never really played LoL, so I can't really talk about it. But in League, this character and this character, Roger, in MLBB, the character designs look very similar, and the way that they're played are also very much similar too. So look at this. I think they ended up suing. I can't remember how much they ended up suing for, but it was like, yeah, for just for in 2018, by the way, this is like a long time ago. They were compensated $3 million, and then they had to pay another fine of $30,000. And this wasn't like the only time that happened either. They did this multiple times. Oh, by the way, VS W joining because Baller in the chat wants to join Elysium. So yeah, this is the issue. This is why you can't make a copy of Waterbots, because if you make a copy of Waterbots and then release it to the public, you can get sued by Pixonic for something similar. Yeah, VS, I don't know if you have a Discord, but the link right there is for the Discord server, and also Baller, if you can send it on YouTube chat too, because VS is right here. He's my clan leader, by the way. So so yeah. Discord or here, and then VS and Wraith can work it out. But yeah, that's why you can't really make a Waterbots copy, unfortunately. He's already joined? W. I want to test that setup. Oh, you're already joined, W. Let's go. Up first, because here's a tip to see what the most broken weapons are. Click on the trophy button, go to Legend League, click on any number of these people. I'm going to start with the number one guy. Notice how his gear is he has... Oh, sorry, that's the second thing I was going to say. Okay. So this guy's probably a hacker. You can tell because notice how his gear's not high level, and notice how he has a raptor. He's probably doing that hack where he spams the raptor ability. So let's ignore this guy. Let's ignore that guy. Check this guy. Yeah, this is a little bit more expected. So we have ultimate runs. Okay, this guy's got a full ultimate here. Let's see what else he has though. More ultimate here. I want to see what his regular is. Okay, so he's just running only ultimate here, so that's also not that helpful. Just keep scrolling through until you see somebody who has like regular gear. There you go. So you have more ultimate here, but notice how here they have the flamethrowers, the Fair Knights on the next turn. Notice how the ultimate Typhon has the Krokos. More Hippo Krokos. So you can see, see how he's either running ultimate here or the Hippo Kroko lead already. That just goes to show. This is a hack, by the way. This is probably a hack. He's probably a hacker too then. Because you can't get that high damage unless you have that on. He probably was one of those guys who did like the ultimate Arthur like Hellburner spam for hacks. Because I think the highest damage you can also get is like 15 million damage. I think Aether showed in the video. But yeah. Notice how he has like all the new setups. Anyways, that tells me that people are typically going to be running the Hippo Kroko lead. So I'll be going to start with that. Start with that for now. So let's make a lead. And I need too many Krokos, I believe. Then we'll go into extermination and we'll test this out. Where is Kroko? Can I find Kroko? Okay. So simple. I hate that sometimes. I hate that it shifts you around. Yeah. See, what is this glitch? Like, what is this glitch? Can you fix it out? Go back in. By the way, Waterbots is a very buggy game. And if you're wondering why there's so many hackers, it's because it is a buggy game. Yeah, see? Another Kroko. I'm going to test out this build for now. Yeah, we got the internet connection bug. Yeah, I'm going to go test out this triple Kroko leader build and see what is up with it. Because I believe this is the Lancelot build that most people are running right now. This is the most broken Lancelot you can get in the game. So yeah. Give you some advice on the gameplay? Oh, in a bit, because right now we're still working out the sodium stuff. So we'll try out this, and then after this, I'm not going to try and clear extermination, I'm just doing this to see what the build is like. Whether I assemble the rest of the stuff. I mean, because I don't use it. I just like to keep it. Oh! Wait, we're back on this map. It's been a while since I've seen the arena. Do you guys remember this? This is back in Arena was there. It's the mode where you spent 50 gold, and you basically, Yeah, my members are making rules up. Don't worry, VS. I left the rules channel open for now. I'm going to go back and lock it, but I told people to just put in whatever rules they think are good. You can leave in some suggestions too if you want, VS. And then I'm going to go back and like pick the ones that I think are actually good, and then make my own set of rules as well, put them into a giant list, and then lock the channel to admin only. Wait, let me actually go see what Discord is doing right now. Wait, I'm actually curious. What is the rules channel like? Rule 0, don't be a dick. I agree. Glaze Utah. I mean, I'm assuming that's Utah from Jujutsu Kaisen. Hi, YouTube. How generous Bro is letting his members choose all the rules. No, I'm letting members suggest rules. These are not going to be official yet. Although I think it would be funny. I might put a screenshot of this or something. I don't know. I think that would be funny. Free for all, but the winner got like more gold. So this is the ultimate sword unit. How long do I think it'll take to level the ultimate sword? Oh boy. Okay. So realistic talk. Okay. It's going to take 2 upgrade tokens just to Mark II the sword, and then another 4 to Mark III the sword. Let's assume that you're a free-to-play player and you're not going to go for Mark III just yet, okay? Mark II's ultimate sword costs 297 million silver and 2 upgrade tokens without a discount. So let's just say around 300 million. Let's say each of the arms, I think the arms are a little bit cheaper. I think they're closer to like 200 million to level up. So there's 4 of them in total, so it'll cost you around a billion silver and 6 upgrade tokens to Mark II, the ultimate sword unit. Now, if you're free to play and you're in the lower leagues, that is very unrealistic. If you're in Champions League, that would take, I mean, assuming you're a decent Champions League or Masters or Champions League player, people average anywhere between 400,000 and a million silver there. Let's just say ballpark, you average 500,000 silver. Oh, for me specifically. Okay. Well, I'll up the calculations a little bit then. Let's see. I make around, well, right now, since I technically just spent on the game, I make around 800,000 silver a game right now, probably. 800,000 silver. So if I were to get the sword to Mark II, that would probably take, if I were to play for 4 hours a day, that would probably take a month. And then Mark IIIing the sword is a completely other issue. It took my lance, I had to actually, okay, I think I got the lance to Mark II free to play, and then I ended up speeding it up by buying a silver offer. But it would probably take me probably like, if I'm playing casually like I am now, it'd probably take me half a year to get it to Mark III. Actually, maybe a little less time. Probably like 4 months if I'm playing casually. But yeah. 3 or 4 months is my guess. If I'm not grinding to max out the ultimate sword unit, which I'm not grinding for. So yeah. I'm definitely going to go get Mark II sword. Yeah, my priority for you is upgrade the sword unit itself. The arms you can wait. Cause wait, let me actually go check. Did the ultimate sword unit ultimate arm L whereabouts? Let's go take a look at it. Ultimate edition. I do believe the percentage damage does get increased over time, but I can't see it here. From my memory, the way that the ultimate arms work is it's 1% at Mark 1, 1.5% at Mark 2, and 2% per projectile at Mark 3. So I believe the arms are worth investing into, but from my memory though, while it says that you get bonus percentage damage on paper, in game it doesn't change. From my memory. Because I remember somebody on the Reddit tested it and they said that on paper it does say 2%, but in reality the damage doesn't change. You have a Mark II level 3 ultimate arm, it does the same. Okay. So in that case, it's not worth upgrading the arms. Unless you want to upgrade the raw damage, in which case, it might actually be worth it. Because if you guys see the ultimate arm, the projectile damage, it does get pretty high. You go from 20,000 damage per clip to 80,000 damage per clip. This makes the arm, since you have 4 of them, that's what? This is the arm L, by the way. If I look up ultimate arm M, I'll have to look at it here. If we look at the ultimate arm M, the ultimate arm M does, do we even have a damage stat? We don't even have a damage stat because not many people went for it. Let's assume that it does similar damage, right? Yeah. If you don't need to upgrade your ultimate arms, but if assuming they did like, I don't know, a little bit more damage, you can assume what? The arms at max level would do like 300, like 50,000, 400,000 damage with 1 clip. And that's ignoring percentage damage. That would mean that the arms are worth leveling up because you could actually kill regular robots with just the arms. Outside of the sword, what else does good with the arm weapons? My prime candidate would be the Leo, like the Leo that flies up. I'm not done editing. We are going on a bit of a tangent. I would say the Leo, like quite literally, you know, the bot that links and gives you defense points. Not the old Leo with the heavy and 3 lights, but the Leo with 3 medium slots and flies with a Nuo, right? That bot does really well with arms because you want to drop the Leo typically on the Titan phase and play support with pilot. That to me is the best use of arms. You can use them on any bot though that can defend itself for the entire duration of you shooting the arms. So Demeter does pretty decently with them. What else is decently? Technically speaking, I guess you could put them on the Harpy and Siren, although not really Siren because Siren has 2 heavy slots from my memory. Any like Ares would do really good with them. What else is there? I guess technically Nemesis. Yeah. You love the flames because it counters the lance? Yes, the flames are very good. Have I gotten more from my free-to-play Leo? I have not yet. In fact, we might actually not get arms at all anymore. Because, yeah, we only had 1, but we're probably never going to get any more because when I get back to the free-to-play count, realistically, it'll be after May 20th, which means all the swords are going to be gone from the game. Well, they won't be gone from the game, but you won't be able to get any more. So, in which case, that's still fine. We're just going to have to go with a different Leo build. In which case, there actually is a better Leo build. There actually is a better Leo build besides just the arms now. The arms, this is why I love water bots. There's always an alternative weapon that comes to fill in a space, a void that is created when a weapon is nerfed. And right now, arms are the best free-to-play option, but we are soon going to be getting another good option in the form of the Makiara family from the Anaxar weapons. The Anaxar weapons are good because they are not just like the arms. The arms do damage based on your max health, so they chip down Titan health really fast. On the contrary, the Makiara, Basilisk, and Basilius, and whatever the other one is, they are really good because they literally delete defense points. So not just you, your teammates can also shoot at the Titan, and the defense points act as if they don't even exist. So I think the Basilius family, the Basilius, Makiara, and the light weapon, I forgot the name, though that family is going to be really good for free-to-play players once they get into more accessible pads. So, yeah, sword and arms are permanently leaving. Yes, you cannot get them anymore unless we do another collab with Kunio. But I doubt you guys can see. Oh yeah, here's another thing I should say. Ultimate Gear does 50% more damage in Oh yeah, I should bring this up, Bacon. Use Ultimate Gear. Yes, they do dissolve Amit. Yes. Amit becomes useless. Anaxar was actually designed to be an Amit counter. Which is why Anaxar was typically it's a pattern perp. The way this the meta works is whenever there's a new meta item, the next meta item typically counters what came before it. So for instance, you guys know how Strix came after Nuo and Leo? Strix was designed to be immune to suppression and blind. That is what Prime Sight does, which means it can snipe Nuo and Leo out of the air, for free. That is why, so Strix counters Nuo and Leo. And then we got Rex, which doesn't really counter Strix, but Strix was, fairly balanced. So they never needed to really make a counter, so they just made a new bot concept. So they got Rex. What came after Rex? Kaji. Or actually, did Kaji come before? I don't remember. Point is, they always release bots that counter each other. You have Teth counters Rex. Yeah, Kaji was between. Yeah, whatever. Point is, point stands. They tried to release bots that counter the recent bots, and they keep doing that format. For instance, right now, Emmet. What does Emmet do? It creates a giant absorber shield that you can't shoot through. So what counters Emmet? The new Titan Waymaker. It's a Titan version of Pathfinder. Yep. It's a Titan version of Pathfinder, and it can also disable the shield on Atlas. So the new Titan counters absorber shields. Issue: the new Titan cannot be obtained free to play. So right now, we don't see Waymaker. But next update, we are going to see a lot of Waymaker. Yes, exactly. It's an endless game of rock, paper, scissors. That's exactly how the Waterbots meta goes. It's an endless game of rock, paper, scissors, and it's genius. Because it means free-to-play players always have access to some form of rock, paper, or scissors. And Pixonic never runs out of ideas, because all they have to do is they have to look at what they made before and then come up with a new idea that counters it. Am I going to play Waterbots? We'll see. I have to edit for now. And then I think my friends wanted me to do something later, so. So Shoggoth will counter Vector. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. Realistically speaking, my prediction is they're going to nerf Vector. I think they're gonna nerf Vector, and then they're gonna release Shaggoth. Because right now, Vector like counters Shaggoth, like really hard. So 50% more damage in extermination. So if you have, I forgot to say this. Baconic, since you just got yourself an ultimate sword, use ultimate sword and ultimate arms as well on your other bots, because ultimate gear, if you're using a robot, ultimate robots have 50% more health, and ultimate weapons do 50% more damage and extermination. So they're worth it. Yeah. Also, you should note, this is something that you should always keep in mind, Bacon. Ultimate robots cannot have their weapons destroyed. Ultimate robots have a built-in mechanic where they cannot lose their weapons. Yeah. Just make sure to keep in mind, because that's going to come in real handy when you're clearing extermination in the future. Ultimate gear. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I think is going to happen? They're going to buff Shaggoth. They're going to buff Shaggoth over the test server. You know how they buff that Rhino? They're going to... Oh yeah, speaking of which, can we just talk about Ultimate Rhino? Why is it Achikachi? It is very, very useful. Because you... Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing, Charcoal. They always... Whenever something looks experimental on the test server, by the time it hits the live server, it's broken. You can use it in extermination to get high clears. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. I don't think... Okay, so the slash doesn't seem very different compared to the regular sword yet, so I don't think the slash is that good. I want to try dying with this thing. Because I have a pilot skill that basically recharges the ability instantly, right? So here, let's just try going to this. Okay, and that's the ward doing most of the damage, I believe. I want to see how much damage this does. Okay, the sword, I don't think the sword does that much damage. Actually, no, maybe it does. Does the slash do 2 extra slashes? Maybe. I'm pretty sure regular sword does 3 slashes before it goes back. I think the ultimate sword is supposed to do 5. Yeah, it did 5 slashes in the past, but I think it got nerfed. Let's count. Okay, let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4 slashes. So there's 1 extra slash. The slash is so crazy. Okay, it probably is so crazy that I probably just haven't seen it in action yet. But yeah. It's not that bad. I think it's bad. So test out the Hippo Crocomleonary. I want to see what these are like. Okay, so it's a single shot. They do a lot of damage from what I can see. Boom. They home as well. That's insane. Okay. Boom. Yeah. I can see why this would be broken, because I believe when you max these weapons out, they do like 400,000 damage in a single shot. Because these things can one-shot my lights lots of times, and it is insane how much they do. Okay. Well, interesting. For testing purposes, we've left that. Yeah. Wait, does regular sword also do 4 slashes? Oh. Bruh. Yeah. If they control the stream of generic comps, so you can only build new bots every 2 to 4 cycles, you can still get the experience of using new bots, but you have to choose which ones. Yes. That's kind of why Warbots is smart too, because they transition to a gacha system where you have to roll data pads. It's like loot boxes in any gacha, right? You roll the loot box and you pray you get something good. And just like any gacha, they make the percentage chance of getting whatever you want look like it's evenly split, but in reality, if you press the question mark on a data pad, you'll see the chances are really low. Which is why you get components like 90% of the time. It just needs enough damage to charge it. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, and it's also, these weapons, I believe, yeah. I think what they do is, from memory, whatever damage you deal is then converted into bonus damage for your next shot. So they're better when you have consistent shots going. Yes, the Krokos are really good on Ravana as well. If you have a Ravana and you have 3 Krokos, use them on your Ravana, because I believe they are really, really strong with Ravana. Okay, let me go check to see, I want to go test out the other weapons too. So let's go see what the new weapons are called. So Fahrenheit is the medium slot. And I think Kelvin is the heavy slot, right? Yes, so I need Fahrenheits and Kelvins. So let's go see. I don't think I have enough, but I think I can still run a couple. So let's go just test it out. So we have, how many Fahrenheits do we have? Okay, we have 3 Kelvins, which is insane, because heavy weapons are pretty much always broken. So we have Fahrenheit, sorry, where are the Fahrenheits? So it's Kelvin, Fahrenheit is here. So I only have 1 Fahrenheit. If I get the ultimate data pad and jump open instantly, will stuff again and changes the point? No. The ultimate data pad is changing every season. If you don't, hello Thundy, if you don't open your data pads, if you have an ultimate data pad and you don't open it, when the event ends, so here it says 17 days, when the event ends, it'll automatically open. Yeah. The ultimate data pad changes every season. You can't stockpile the ultimate data pad, unfortunately. So yeah. So unfortunately, you can't auto save. It's very unfortunate, because I wish you could, because that'd be so good for free players, but. Yeah. The percentage damage, because the absorber converts all of it still. CS2 cases, but with a competitive advantage. Exactly. Although I've never played CS, so unfortunately you can't. That's why when there's a good, I think it is the same though. Pad, judging from what I've heard, you want to save up your resources so that when there is a good data pad like the one right now, you go for it. It's very worth it. Yeah, where is the Fahrenheit? I want to test out this weapon because I think even one of these is going to be like beyond broken, if I'm not mistaken. So where is the Kelvin? Oh, I already got Kelvin for free. I forgot. Yeah, and then I'll just unequip these because we don't need these right now. Remember, I'm still going to test what they're like. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go see what the Kelvin and the Fahrenheit are like. Remember, Celsius is also going to be like this, just a little less damage as well. Yeah. Ultimate Sword seems to be very decent. I'll probably invest in it over the future and see how it does. But not right now, though. Because right now, you guys know me, I love running the duo. So, yeah, you guys can see what? I wasn't even looking. You guys see the bendy bullets? These are like the bendy bullets. No, look at how the flamethrowers are going. Wow. Wow, that's insane. Okay, how long can we fire? Let's time it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can shoot them for 13 seconds. And then in like 4 seconds you have them back. That is insane. That is insane. These are OP for extermination. Yeah, if you have even one of these, upgrade it right away. This is probably one of the best extermination weapons that I've gotten in a long time. They do splash damage, they home, and they basically have infinite ammo. This is so good. Wow. This is insane. You have a lot of these? Yes. Use upgrade this right away, because you're going to be getting so many things with this. Yeah. This is OP for anything. I can see why an Axer players run this. Why would you not? Why would you not run that with an Axer? An Axer flies really fast and goes invisible. You don't need to aim with these weapons. You just shoot in a direction and the weapon aims for you. No wonder it's good for Vector. Vector shoots around like a freaking comet. It's flying so fast you can't control it. That's insane. I feel like Brawl Stars has the best gacha system for a free perspective. Yes. Because the way that they do it is their pity system isn't really pity, right? There is a built-in pity system. You can only go a certain number of star drops before you get a legendary drop. Same case for chaos drops. You'll get an ultra drop eventually. But they also have the credit system. So you can literally get credits to unlock the brawler you want. And they also space the brawlers in a way that you can choose between 3 brawlers. And they also mix up rarities at different points. So I love the method that Brawl Stars does. The only issue is, this is the only gripe I have with Brawl Stars. If you're a new player, it can take you up to 2 years to fully unlock every brawler. So it's good if you've played for a long time, and if you consistently play Brawl Stars, you will catch up eventually. But it'll take a long time to get everything leveled up, because they release content at a speed where it's hard for a free-to-play player to catch up with the new content if they're free-to-play. You can catch up in like a year, I think, if you buy Brawl Passes, but it's hard. But still, though, yes, one of the most free-to-play gachas that I know. Supercell has a massive W, and my respect for Brawl Stars. Which is funny, by the way, because Brawl Stars used to be very pay-to-win. If any of you guys played during the Gear era, when they first released Gears, man, oh man, was that a bad time. Wow. Okay, well, what am I supposed to say? Broken? Absolutely broken. These weapons need to get nerfed ASAP, because the game is not going to be in a good state as long as these weapons exist. So I need Makiara, and what's the last one I need? Makiara and a Basilius. Do I have a Basilius already? I do. Okay. Yeah, and remember, that was a level 1, by the way. That was level 1. There might be a plasma damage bonus right now going on. Let's see. Yes. The weapons, any weapon that was plasma based, so all the weapons we tried so far. The arm weapons, the Celsius, Kelvin, Fahrenheit that we just did. And you run the flames on the Anaxer and I can confirm it's busted? Yes. I agree. Gear was honestly the only real pay-to-win thing they did, and Buffy's recently. Buffy's I feel like are still fine though. Because they give out a free Buffy in the Mega Quest chain. And then also, like, when the Brawl Pass releases, you get a resource key. And you should, realistically, if you're going for Buffys, use that resource key to get power points. So, they are doing double. Yeah, 15,000 trophies in Brawl, W. I've been playing Brawl pretty much a year after it came out and went global. Since then. My main brawler used to be Leon before pretty much every brawler started getting invisibility. But yeah. You bought the Ultimate Sword for 100 euros? That's still good. That's still good. It's a little bit more pricey than what me and Bacon got it for, but 100 euros for the Ultimate Sword unit, that's you've got it. You've done a good investment. Not only that, you also get the 360 comm pads and the 180 weapon pads. I guarantee you got a couple Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin from that. And that alone makes it worth it, because now you have something that can clear extermination for the next couple updates. Yeah. So I think it's worth it. And Lorenzo, I highly recommend, I don't remember your exact other setups. From my memory, you're making fun builds right now, right? Your bulwark, or actually no, Lorenzo, you're not the one with the bulwark. No, it's someone else. Yeah, put the flamethrowers on any robot you can, because those weapons are broken. Hello, Gabriel. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, use the flamethrowers. I got 4 Kelvins, luckily enough, and I put them on my bag viewer. They are level 1, mind you, and they are already doing like 150,000 damage a second. It is insane. It is genuinely insane. You may have been asked this already, but if I had to make my own bot, what would it look like? Oh, wait, Gabriel, you're Pun? Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Pun. Hello. And then Howl, we love the Howl clan. Yeah, put your flames on your best and fastest bot is my recommendation. And then idea for me right now, it would definitely be a support bot. I think what we should do is they should make a bot that can turn damage taken into like bonus durability. So kind of like Leo and Demeter, but it's like durability extender. And you can choose to either keep it for yourself at a reduced percentage, or you can give it to an ally. And then for the weapons that they release, like make it so that you don't do damage, you chip away at max durability. So you can never kill somebody with the weapon unless you literally make them go to 1 HP. Like think about it like this, like the way that the weapons would work is when you do damage, if like a Titan has 1,000,000 health, right? The weapons would deal damage so that you go from 1,000,000 health down to like 900,000, then to 800,000. Kind of like the new mothership that's coming out. Either something like that, or like a Titan that flies up in the air and makes like a circle absorber. So kind of like how Sword works, but it taunts everyone. And then it converts that into healing or something. I know. Yeah. 5 Kelvins, which means I can use them on the Strix. I mean, Bacon, you can try that. I don't know how OP the Strix would be with 5 Kelvins, considering how slow it moves. But, I mean, you can put Jump Unit on it. You could try Jump Unit. Should I do my ultimate sword unit with the Fahrenheit and stuff, or leave the percentage weapons? You can do either. Bacon here also has an ultimate sword unit, and you'll see in the video. Wait for the video to release, Lorenzo, because this video I'm gonna upload it in like the next like few hours. Bacon runs a Fahrenheit Celsius ultimate sword unit, and I run the ultimate arms. So, how do I feel about a bot that applies dot and can choose between one ability to do dot burst or another ability that removes the dot on the opponent to heal you? Yes, that'd be fun. I feel like the idea that they released with the Nia and Leilani is good. They should definitely try that for more weapons in the future too, like swapping between. But I think they should also make it so that you can like swap between them at any point. Yeah, full damage because of the extermination bonus. But even still, you know what I think is going to be really good with the flames? Put them on a raptor. Put the flames on a raptor. A raptor with a Kelvin and 2 Celsiuses would be busted. It's literally 1 a.m. for you? Oh. Well, I mean, you already got your sword, so if you just wait, you can see. Because I'm going to be showing gameplay on the ultimate sword unit. And then Bacon's also making a video right now, too, with the Celsius and Fahrenheit. So, and also Celsius and Fahrenheit are going to be cheaper to upgrade. So I think it's, for now, if you're not willing to spend too much, upgrade the Celsius and Fahrenheit first. Oh. If you have damage, the damage is still broken, considering it's still level 1. So just keep that in mind, okay? So I'm not going to go for more Machiaras, because I think 2 Machiaras is going to be enough. Mostly speaking, I'm going to go see what these others are like. Because remember, I have not tried these at all. The only one I've actually tried are the Gladius and Pylum, and I already have them on my status at Mark 2. So, okay. Interesting. So, there's just a machine gun weapon. Oh, I see now. Okay, I think, if I'm not mistaken, here, wait. Let me just change the status. I can show the Gladius and the Pylum as well, real quick. This is how the Gladius and Pylum shoot. They fire in bursts, as you guys can see. 2-shot bursts. They have 600 meter range. Yeah. Okay. So, out of those, I think the Hippocroco, Leonardi are the second most broken weapons right now. The flamethrowers are definitely the most broken weapons by far, because they home. They only have 300 meter range, thankfully, but that's considering they shoot for 13 seconds, it's still broken. Beyond broken, as you can. Yeah. And then these weapons, I believe they're good, because from my memory, they inflict rust. Yes, they inflict rust. So I don't know if it says it here, but basically what these weapons do is they prevent you from healing, and they also decrease defense points. So it's good against tanks, because not only can the tanks no longer heal, but it also prevents them from healing, and it also removes their defense points. So for instance, let's say you're shooting at a Fenrir, you guys know Fenrir has 50% damage resistance. If you have these weapons, even just one of them, if you shoot that Fenrir 30 times with this weapon, that Fenrir will go from having 50% damage resistance to like 5% damage resistance. So it is very good. These weapons are also really good against Titans, because for perspective, my ultimate Halloween when it's on the floor has 80% damage resistance. If you shoot at it with this weapon, it goes from having 80% damage resistance to 8%. It gets cut by 90%. That is why these weapons are good. Not only that, you also decrease healing by 90%. So these weapons are pretty good overall. They're probably gonna get pretty bad once a rebalance hits, because from my memory, we had 2 other weapons like that. We have, where is it? I don't see it here. Let me just go to the source so I can show you. The Colossal Talon. So, where are the Colossal Talon? Yeah, Colossal Talon had this effect as well. And then also I think it's either, yeah, it's the Damper. Damper also had this effect. You guys can see here, every shot you hit decreases robot durability healing by 2%. And it also decreases defense points. I don't remember what the effect is called, but yeah. I don't know whether you don't have it in the description here, but it should decrease defense points too. You can one-click Bedware because it's a little bit better. I mean, even still, Bedware doesn't have the highest amount of defense points. It's probably a little bit better because my Bedware has like 1.3 million health. But yeah, even still, you're going for 220 defense points, 22. So yeah, it's really good. Fragility, yeah, something like that. It's a decent weapon. All the weapons that you have right now for the red pad are worth upgrading. As always, typically are, because red pad weapons are pretty much broken. Only exceptions being these 2, but these 2 weapons are going to go into the blue pad soon, so that's fine. You're going for ultimate sword? W, Bacon. W. Yeah. It's Shell and you can champs. Shell is too fast for champs. I can hop into a game so I can show you basically, if you want. How's it going? Pretty good. I just got the ultimate sword unit. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to probably run into a game before I stop recording. So I can showcase the ultimate sword unit, because this technically is supposed to be a video dedicated to that. Anyways, let me go back and put my Nanias on. because this is my free to play new build that I go for. I say free to play by the way, but it's not a free to play new build. Yeah, Warboss does have a million positive effects. I think it's fine. I think we just need to have a bit more clarity on the effects too. This is not a free to play new build, by the way. This is what it looks like. March 3 new build, free to play. I can say free to play because it just takes a couple weeks to get. You can get upgrade tokens for free. You can get silver for free. It just takes a while, and you can get the gold for free too. These weapons free to play. What is not free to play is pilot. This pilot would take you months to get, and this drone, which also takes months to get. That is why I don't consider this new to be free to play. But everything else is pretty free to play. The modules, I guess you can make an argument saying this is a little bit alien, but for the most part, besides the pilot skills, this is you're looking at like 10,000 warning right here, and then this is 1,000 microchips plus a Dorito. So besides that, like pretty free to play. And obviously for this, I'm probably gonna change this back to. Oh boy. What made me interested for going for Ultimate Sword as opposed to the other bots? I mean, no real reason. It was mostly the cost, considering how cheap it was. Considering it's still a top 10 Ultimate robot, and considering how cheap it was, like $65, I think it was worth it. So, okay, let's go see, because my Premiere just crashed for some reason. The eye drone. I forgot what eye does. The Dorito. So. Besides that, like, pretty quickly. And obviously for this, I'm probably going to change this back to Tarons. Well, I will say, the Krokos and the Leodaris is the better build than the Ultimate Tarons. Yeah. Because these weapons, these plasma weapons that you see, are strong, but these weapons, the Krokos, are even stronger. You can think of it as a comparison. Think of it as basically these weapons. Think Void Chasm. The Hippo Kroko Leodari are basically like robot versions of the Void Chasm. I'll probably make this into a 2-part video. This video itself is going to be like an hour and like 10 minutes long, so I'll make like a second video on Ultimate Sword gameplay. They're very strong. And the reason why they're so strong is because they can one-shot an Axer. That's why. But yeah. W fun times. You have swapped from Twitch? I guess. Velos. Yes, Velos. Thank you for that. Fun times. Velos is the other name. So we can just go. I guess we can go do a test run with this thing. And notice, by the way, there is no upgrade ultimate gear, but it is, you guys can see, 300 million silver and 2 Doritos to upgrade the Ultimate Sword unit from level 1 to Mark 2. Mark 1 level 1 to Mark 2 level 1. Is 20 CPS high? What is CPS? $62 for e-beacon. It costs me 65. So it'll probably, if it's around 65, then yes, it's what it's going for. Yeah. How goes Ultimate Sword? I'm actually going to go hop into a battle and see. Remember, this is a level 1 sword unit with a fairly, you know what, let me just go for the modules. Why not? It's not going to pay me more when I get to the career program, so I'll just get these basic modules for now. Yeah, here we go. So we have the Red New Camp. I think this might be better, in my opinion, honestly. Actually, New Camp is probably better overall. This could be worth it if you're only using Team Titans, which you should be doing. Clicks per second. Is 20 clicks per second high? Yes. If you can click 20 times per second, that is really high, I'd say. That means you're pretty much clicking. So, yeah, 50% more damage to Titans, or just 50% more damage in general. For the Ultimate Sword unit, I'd go with this. If you're going for Titans in general, I'd say this. But I think this is better overall, yeah. The Ultimate Sword specifically. My regular sword, I believe, does not have that. Speaking of which, let me actually, here, wait. I'm not using my, let me see what box to replace, because I do want to keep my other sword unit still. So what do I want to get rid of? I mean, I guess I could get rid of. My voice backwards sounds like the devil. I know. If you press J in Premiere. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound weird, doesn't it? I mean, I guess I could get rid of. Get rid of another one. I'll put my sword unit here. Okay. So my prime sword unit, where did you go? Here you go. I'm gonna keep you here with another pilot. I'll put like a regular ward on here. Actually, I have a prime ward, I think. It's do I not? Yes, I do. So put you here for the aesthetics, and then I'll just slap on like the arms again. The reason why I do this, by the way, is because the arms. I kid you not, the arms are so really, really strong. When am I going to South Korea? Oh, that's a good question. So my classes in South Korea start on June 23rd. So I'm probably going to leave like a couple days before that. Yeah, I'll be streaming in South Korea too. The times is going to be a little bit weird because South Korea right now for me it's 6 o'clock p.m. In South Korea it will be 7 in the morning, 7 a.m. The times are a little flipped. But yeah, I'll still try to stream whenever I don't have classes because I'm only taking one class anyways. Also, I'm not going to use this pilot actually. I'm going to use auto. Do I have the autopilot? Let's do this. Do I have a spare auto strider? Please tell me I do. If I don't, I'm going to be sad. I do not. Okay, never mind. We're not going to be using auto. Yeah, whatever. We'll try this. We'll do one quick game with this. And then we'll do our sign off. Do I play 1.8 PvP? I'm assuming you're talking about Minecraft. I do not. I play right now. I play exclusively 1.20. Well, yeah, 1.20, 1.11 is what I play. I'm not gonna drop a sword unit by the way right now because I'm gonna drop that later. I did indeed. It's kind of funny because I was not expecting to win any scholarship, but yeah, I got lucky. Selling spare pilots for silver is pretty free play. Yes, I 100% agree. So I should probably focus on this. So I can see that's our Naxer flying over there. Our Peth, we have an Naxer too. So I have an Naxer. It's pretty good. It's Pathfinder right there. Let's start distance. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, our Peth is getting laser down. He should not have teleported into the open like that. He's probably gonna die. Where did Service go? Service right now, I think it's just. If I'm going to play Warboss with viewers, are you going to be in VC? We'll see. If the VC works, then we'll do it. Are you from North Carolina or are you out of state at Duke? I am out of state at Duke. I'm originally a Floridian. I'm in Florida right now. This is my home states. Off for the. Okay, let's not fight that thing. That's an Naxer. He went into face shift because he probably understands that the ultimate Lancelot is strong enough to kill it. But we still have to be very careful. Yeah. Okay, we got our mothership. This is very important because that's going to allow us to thrive here. Okay, I'm going to get close to this Anaxer because I do want to go and kill them. Okay, we go Pathfinder down. Okay, this is an Ultimate Typhon. This is one of our top priorities right now. Let's go kill this Crisis first, actually. Bye-bye, Crisis. Oh boy, that's bad. This is bad. We are currently... Oh god. Yeah, we went too far. We got hit by the Anaxer, and then I think the Typhon is what ended up killing us. So we have to be a little more careful. That's my bad. You can kill Anaxer before it goes into stuff. Yes, there is a 1 second window where you can kill it. That might sound impossible to you guys, but in Champions League, in 1 second, people on average can do like 200, 300,000 damage. So it's still possible. You guys just saw it. I was an enemy spawn and needed like, what, 800,000 damage in the span of like 3 seconds. So it's very much possible. It's not easy to do, but it is possible. Yeah, you have to see here. And also, the bullets that you fire at the Anaxer before it fully goes in this will still hit the Anaxer. So if the Anaxer is going invisible, still shoot your bullets because there's a chance you'll still damage it as it's falling. So yeah, we lost our link, so I don't want to be too aggressive here. That's a Rex. Let's keep our distance because I don't want to overextend. Yeah, the Croak, yes, exactly. The Croak will continue that. That's why the Hippocrocos are the best counter to the Anaxer. Yeah, you guys see here, this Rex is just gone in like literally 2 seconds. People do a lot of damage to Zero. Yeah, I'll lock in our Rex so he's not taking great damage. I'll just focus on healing for now because we're playing support. And then, yeah, we'll just go for this beacon. We'll probably get the stealth mothership. Yep. And then we're getting hit right now by something. Yeah. You guys see, like, look, the Nuo, our Nuo does 400,000 damage. Maybe even more. Obviously, it dies at an Anaxer, but oh my god, Ultimate Punishers. Goodness me, that's insane. Yeah. I guess we'll drop the Assiduous next. I want the Assiduous pilot. Like, I probably should be playing more if I want the pilot, but like, the Assiduous pilot is really good because you just get like free shield breaker. So, yeah, I don't need to worry about this Crisis because he can't hit us because we have our shield. Here's a Bjorn. This is a great target to practice on. We can drop our Ultimate Sword on this thing. Yeah. Notice how Motherships, by the way, go straight through. Motherships go straight through defenses. Yeah, this Crisis is probably going to kill us. Yeah, there's not really much I can do. But honestly, I just want to wait for 10 days anyways. I guess we can drop... I'm concerned about that. I'm concerned about that guy, though. I guess we'll drop our Ultimate Sword here for now. See what we can do. We'll fly. There's a Princess right here. Notice how he's invincible right now. I don't believe we'll be able to kill him. Yeah, let's see how much damage we get. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so, okay, that was level 1 sword unit, by the way. Level 1 Ultimate Sword. So the sword, Ultimate Sword unit's triple shield still absorbs damage properly. Okay, so Ultimate Sword unit is worth getting. If you know how to play sword properly. If you enjoy the regular sword while it's time, I highly recommend going for it, because it's still really good. This is a Princeps. Fun fact, the Bedware destroys Princeps. So, oh my gosh, I might need to go into hiding though, because... You go to ECU, but I'm currently on a state as well. You're originally from Virginia. Gotcha. Wait, they're streaming on the VC right now? Bedwars, Minecraft, and Waterbots? Dude, the sword is so much fun when someone charges you up. You literally do 10 trillion damage. Yeah, I know. The Ultimate Sword unit, like, still having the original sword unit stuff is so nice. I get cooked here. Oh boy, go back to straight and do times 2 speed. Wait, that would be scary. Wait, this makes no sense. Do those weapons hit you through stealth? Not stealth. Or can the... Wait, what? I'm so confused. Is the enemy getting chance? Yes, it is. Wait, I'm so confused. How did that guy just hit me through... He had a Quantum Radar? That makes no sense, though. He's a Titan. Titans don't have Quantum Radar. Oh my god. How does he have Quantum Radar? That's a Princeps. Princess can get Quantum Radar to the special edition. Yes, you are right. You know he has a Quantum Radar special edition. That is insane. What? That's insane. Interesting. So I guess that Princess probably went that Quantum Radar special edition because he's been seeing way too many people use Stealther. Yeah. That was probably like a higher champs lobby, if I guess. Should I build a Vincier and Veneer Bedware? Wait. Remember the rebalance is coming next month? I don't want you to waste your platinum right now before the nerf. Because once they're nerfed, I don't know how good they'll be. Yeah, I know. Quantum Radar through the attack pathway. I know. Pathway number 1. I completely forgot about it. Don't know why. Because I remember Ada Zahi, when he's the ultimate Ming like runner right now. He ran the ultimate Ao Ming with the attack specialization Quantum Radar during the Devourer meta. So, in fairness, I did waste my strongest spot, and I did get first place on the team by doing 3 million damage. Yeah, honestly, Tarkle, that's probably good then. If Princess are using Quantum Radar, that's good, because, to be fair, Stealther can completely wait out the duration of the Princess ability. So I think using the Quantum Radar on the Princess might actually be the play. Also, by the way, this guy probably, judging from his number of trophies and his damage dealt, this guy's not a hacker. He's genuinely just done that much damage at his peak. He probably peaks at like 10,000, 14,000 trophies. If he just plays. Because this is, you guys see here, this is a very, very, very meta here. But yeah. So, at least he has one free play here. That's nice to see. Always good. Always love to see those players like that. But yeah. This is also something that Sun does, though, by the way. They'll put you into matches where you do more, like you face off against stronger opponents, so you spend money on the game. Yeah. Overall, my thoughts, since we're going to be ending the video here, my thoughts are... Because Princess Vincier is genuinely powerful enough without this. Yes, I agree. If you have the money, and you love the sword, and you're okay with partying with like $65, I think go for it. Ultimate Sword unit, in my opinion, is still very good. It's probably going to get buffed. I don't see it getting nerfed anytime soon. The design is also really cool. I love the flaming sword that it has. And remember, I'm not endorsed by Skirmish or by Exotic or anything. So I think it's really good. You don't need the Legendary Pilot. You can't get it in this event, but Jenny Kind, in my opinion, while she is better, it might honestly be better to go for Auto or Miharu. And the sword still gets the benefit from the Absorber Shield. So I think it's worth it. Go for it. Ultimate Arms, you don't need to level up these either. If you are a free player, just focus on upgrading the sword, and just use regular arms for the time being. Or actually, not even regular arms, just don't upgrade these Ultimate Arms. These Ultimate Arms are perfect the way they are still. They still do a lot of damage. They still hit hard. And while right now the sword is not in a great spot due to both Princeps and Atlas and Waymaker being invulnerable, and Waymaker can snipe the sword unit out of the air, but still, future Titans may not have these abilities. Future Titans may be like the Outer or the Bjorn. In which case, I do think the arms are going to be making a huge comeback. And the thing is, when they do release stronger bots like that, the arms will no longer be obtainable. So right now, your priorities are get this if you can, and if you don't have the money to, at the very least, get as many arms and regular sword units as you can, because this will be good in the future. Sword unit will be going away in the next 2 weeks, so try to get it while you can. I don't know if you can get it through this chest anywhere. Yeah. It is a bot worth getting. And if you haven't already, don't sell it. That is the worst thing you can do. Always keep at least one at all times. Yeah, that's it for this video. Real quick, let me bring in chat in case you want to say goodbye. It's chat on the table now, no chat is still on the table. But yeah. You guys can say goodbye if you guys want to for the outro. And then, yeah. For me, I will be bidding adieu. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, the poll for the free-to-play episode, that's going to be coming tomorrow, or in the next few days. Remember, vote if you guys want to see a compilation, or just editing every episode one by one. Realistically speaking, I've probably already decided on doing a compilation anyways, so just vote if you want to. And remember, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a giveaway for the Ultimate Sword unit. Because if we do end up doing a giveaway, I'll be doing it on stream, on a Discord server call, in the next day or two. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Yo, Berta, signing off. Yo, Berta, signing off. Then I need to record another section here of me. Let's see. Be gone with the one-shot, Berta? Wait, what? I don't understand. Wait, what? Can I describe how excited I am for the veneer and hippo nerfs? Yes. Be gone with the one-shot builds. Yes. The hippo, Croco, Leodari are way too overtuned right now, in my opinion. Although, here's the thing. Considering that they're free-to-play accessible right now, it's kind of a bummer if they get nerfed. You also have Void Chasm. Yeah, Void Chasm, I'm going to be sad if Void Chasm gets nerfed, considering they're such a good free-to-play weapon. I run them in Bedwar too, so if those weapons get nerfed, I am genuinely sad, because now I have a nerfed Ao Ming, and I'm going to have a nerfed Bedwar. But whatever, we'll figure out something. Anyways, I'm going to go record the outro again for this. So yeah. All right, post everybody here. As you guys know, I am going to be doing the giveaway, so make sure to join the Discord, link in the description down below. And remember to type in your ID and your platform in the free-to-play giveaway if you are a free-to-play player or have not spent on the game in a long time, so that you can get the Ultimate Sword unit for 6,500 D-gems or below. And also, if you still have paid more than that and you can't get the Ultimate Sword, please feel free to still participate in the giveaway. There's going to be a giveaway for everyone section. Just drop your ID and your name down there too. I will be giving away 5 people 500 D-gems each. So feel free to participate. That giveaway is probably going to end on May 20th. I'll give more in-depth descriptions, and also stay tuned for tomorrow because I'm going to be uploading more Ultimate Sword gameplay there, where we played with viewers and made some content. So feel free to tune in tomorrow for that. And then after that video goes live and then we do the giveaway for the Ultimate Sword unit tomorrow, I'm going to be back to uploading free-to-play content. There will not be a poll for this video because I have decided already I'm going to be making the compilation style videos for the free-to-play series so we can catch up really fast. So hopefully in the next 4 or 5 episodes, we can breeze through all the pre-recorded content, and then I'm going to be streaming every game. Feel free to join in if you want. Streaming every game on the free-to-play account as we go to Champions League. So feel free to join. Remember, you guys always have my live links down below in the description. And yeah, come free to say hi. I always welcome people in the streams. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Yo, brother, signing off. There we go. Let's see, what are you guys saying? You guys are saying what? The Naxx is going to be stronger because the Crocos can't one-shot it. Oh, that is true. That is true. Yeah, the sword unit testing video is going to have to be a part 2 because power of editing for the ads anymore. Yeah, you're going to have to watch through the ads if you're on stream. Yeah, I'm going to make it a part 2 video, Bacon, because I think right now the video is already an hour and 10 minutes long, so I don't want it to go into 2 hours. I'll just make it an hour and 10 minute video, and then I'll make it a 15-minute video for the next day. I'll just make it 2 parts. Make it simple. Yep. And then outro. Bam. And then this I will bring into a different thing in the future. Yeah. Unlink. Delete. Shift these up. Signing off. All right, post. 2-8, Control K. Yo-Yo Berta signing off. All right, post everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Yo-Yo Berta. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much. And yeah. And then I'm going to cut this off since we don't need the outro. So stay tuned for that. And yeah. All right, post everybody here. Podcast voice enhance. No need for auto match. All right, post everybody here. As you guys know, I am going to be doing the giveaway. Yeah. And then, by the way, Bacon, feel free to include. I'm gonna have to reach to you and I think it might be Levelek. Yeah, I need to reach out to Levelek as well. I know you two are making like videos for you guys as well. Feel free to give me your your video links and I'll advertise them in the video. Editing looks so hard. It's not hard once you understand it, but getting in the groove is a little annoying, AJ. I will agree. But yeah, I'll advertise you guys' channels so that you guys can get more subs too. If you want. I love supporting other creators. All right, post everybody here. As you guys know, I am going to be doing the giveaway. So make sure to join the Discord, link in the description down below. And remember to type in your ID and your platform in the free-to-play giveaway if you are a free-to-play player or have not spent on the game in a long time so that you can get the Ultimate Sword unit for 6,500 gems or below. And also, if you still have paid more than that and you can't get the Ultimate Sword, please feel free to still participate in the giveaway. There's going to be a giveaway for everyone section. Just drop your ID and your name down there too. I will be giving away 5 people 500 gems each. So if you feel free to participate, that giveaway is probably going to end on May 20th. I will give more in the descriptions. And also stay tuned for tomorrow because I'm going to be uploading more Ultimate Sword gameplay there, where we played with viewers and make some content. So feel free to tune in tomorrow for that. And then after that video goes live and then we do the giveaway for the Ultimate Sword unit tomorrow, I'm going to be back to uploading free-to-play content. There will not be a poll for this video because I have decided already. I'm going to be making the compilation style videos for the free-to-play series so we can catch up really fast. So hopefully in the next 4 or 5 episodes we can breeze through all the pre-recorded content, and then I'm going to be streaming every game. Feel free to join in if you want. Streaming every game on the free-to-play account as we go to Champions League. So feel free to join. Remember, you guys always have my live links down below in the description. And yeah, feel free to say hi. I always welcome people in the streams. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Yo Berta signing off. Yo Berta signing off. And then this is something I like to do. The way I do my outros is I just Control D is like an automatic fade cut. So I do this. Boom. And then I add 40 seconds or 40 frames. And then I just like import an outro from my other videos. So like episode 32. Oops, wrong one. Premiere. And then I can go here. Go to my sequence here, and then I'll zoom in. I can then copy paste this into here. And then that's how I get my default signing off. And that's how you get this. Yo Berta signing off. I don't know why I started doing that. I just came up with it. You're late, XLB. Welcome back though. Welcome back. I just finished editing part 1 of the sword video. So, hello, I'm Yo-Yo Berta, as you guys already know. And then all I do now is, you guys can see, what I do next is I open up, I have a separate, I suggest you do this too. I have this spreadsheet called Premiere Calculator that I use. I highly recommend you make a music spreadsheet. There are songs. You can't just use any music on YouTube due to copyright, and you can get demonetized, or they can make you take down your video, or you have to mute out segments. So what I suggest is look for like non-copyright content, and then I download all my songs like through a YouTube downloading software. So I have like a separate folder named like music for here, and then I just use these songs. So you guys can see that's 18 items. I have 18 songs listed here. I can now in Premiere make a new bin, aka folder, called music. And then here I just like move these in. And now here's something that's really good about Premiere, okay? While these are all highlighted, notice how these are 18 songs. I just need to double check something. So here, you notice how channel 3 has no audio on it? I can now move all the audio to here. Like this. And then I can zoom out, highlight all of these, and then real quick, I'm also going to add in 2 more songs, I guess. So I'll just do this. I just add songs until the video ends, essentially. So like we'll stop with on and on, I guess, this time. And what I do is I go to the very end. I cut this with, if you press C, you get the razor tool. And then I cut this, delete that. Pressing the / button is like the hotkey for looking at the entire sequence. I highlight all this, set the preset to balanced background music, and then I just auto match the audio. And then I just basically spam press this button until the exclamation mark goes away. And then I go to properties and I decrease audio volume by 20. And then now you'll see. Hello, I'm Yo-Yo Rudda, as you guys already know. I am currently doing this on a stream, by the way. So if you guys want to join on stream, you guys can see here. Chat is here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch chat. And then that's how I get the default music. So I don't need it. The music editing part is very, very simple. That is very far behind. So I have a proposition. After this video goes live, I will be making a... So I need 360 common pads. That'll be what? 5 quick maths is $70. And that is what I'm going to be doing. So yeah. I mean, there's nothing really left to say. I just need to make sure. Boom. Do I know when the testing took place in the last stream? Yes, I can go take a look at it. I'll pull up the stream VOD after this. But yeah, I'll do that. And then real quick at the very end, this is something I forgot to do in the last episode. I go here and then I have to make a keybind. So I do keybind here or like a keyframe here. And then here's normal. And then this one, I just decrease to 0. So that this is how you get like that audio fade out effect. And then it fades out to 0. And then boom, I'm done. That's as easy as pie. And then now what I can do is export this. So what I do now is go here, export media, and then I'll call this Ultimate Sword, yeah. And then I'll make sure to put the save location in the proper folder. So Ultimate Sword, I just like to save it out here. And then I find Premiere crashes sometimes when I do hardware encoding, so I do software encoding. And then boom, I just press export. And now this video should be done in the next like hour or 2. And then now we can go do something else in the meantime. So let me pull up my Premiere here. Let me go to my, well, not Premiere, my Chrome. Do I accept Discord requests? Yes, I will friend you if you send me a friend request. I don't know if you guys have friend requests here, but send me a friend request and I'll accept it. Yeah. There we go. And then I'll have to like lock this. I'll like screenshot this or something and then like update it in the future. Yeah. Private Warworth games. I mean, yeah, I'm down for that. Although realistically speaking, I can, yeah, I mean, I'm down for it. I don't have to stream everything, but this will be for chill. W. I didn't know you can send message requests without friending. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah. Anyways, let me go to the live VOD and see where played. I believe it was somewhere here. Yeah, anyways, let me read some stuff because you guys have typed in a lot of stuff. Anyways, let's see. The streams are so good and vids. W. This is why I started streaming, by the way. I think streams are fun. Just doing anything on stream, it makes it 10 times more fun. Do unselected passive modules still apply? Yes, they do. So if you want to fully invest in a bot, go to the other pads and unlock the passive modules. Because those passive bonuses, like 2% more damage, 4% more durability, those are permanent, regardless of what path you're using. So yeah. Yes, YT temp, exactly. You guys can see here, I have Y2Mate and I have YT video downloader. Okay, this one apparently got blocked or something, but Y2Mate always works. This one, the link always changes, but if you look up Y2Mate, this is an amazing site. So yeah, and then let's see what else. And then, so if you unlock all segments from the attack, yeah, Wraith is just going into exploration. And there we go. For the ultimate sword. Okay, so you only get the 6% damage buff, not the piercer unit. Yeah, you don't get the other active modules now. Thanks. I need a thumbnail and you don't have any good pics? Yeah, don't worry. You have my full permission, Bacon, to use whatever was on my stream. You're fine. Can you send something in the Discord so I can find me? Yes, I'll send a message here. I'll go here and I'll type in hello. There you go. Yo. Yeah. Let me know if you get a link to your vid so I can shout it out tomorrow. There we go. That's lovely. And then friend request, I think from Bacon, right? Yes, sir. There we go. I always make it a habit to wave to new friends. Don't ask why. But yeah, go for it. And then let's see. Yeah, doing it for Titans is the biggest. Yeah. I just got a Northlight from 100 chest. W. How to send a friend request? I believe all you have to do is here. Let me give a demonstration. You click on their profile and then you just click this. So for instance, an acro, I'm not friends with an acro. I can just do this and boom, I'd send a friend request just like that. Bacon waving to me, and I believe Levelek is here too. Yep. Let me know so I can add your video link and shout you out so more people watch your channel too. And then, boom. There we go. More friend request links. By the way, my computer is going to be a little bit laggy now because Premiere is working overtime just to get stuff going. Yep, absolutely. No worries. Yeah. It's going to be, yeah, basically right now, my computer is running unstable conduit 24/7. It is quite literally eating up power cells. So yeah. But yeah. Conduit does eat up power cells, but typically conduit is a really good thing. Yep. Wave back. Oh, you guys got hover out of the canyon map? W. That's insane. AJ, thank you for the friend request. I hope there's no limit to friends on Discord. That would be bad. That would be genuinely bad. Wow. That is cool. See, this is what I love. Like this is why I think the best way to make a game is to have people just break it. Because that's how. Fun fact about coding: 90% of the code you see out. Well, actually, correction: 100% of the code that you see out there has probably been made through literally making a code and then the developers trying to break it. And any bugs you see is just the developers not being able to test that specific thing. That's why all programs have bugs, because someone out there is going to do something stupid that you couldn't think of. And it turns out the stupid thing that the person did is actually very, very important for the program itself. So that's how coding works. Coding is literally just trial and error. And that's actually a good thing. Make more Discord accounts if you run out of friend space. W. Wow. These are cinematic, by the way. These are genuinely like look at this. Like, isn't this like sick? This is War Robots, by the way. Like W Levelek. These are you should make like Levelek. You should make like a gallery of this. This is insane. Yeah. Like this is just like admiring the view. How are you not dead here? Hovering? I don't know. That's insane. But yeah, that's like really cool. You don't think there's a friend cap? W. If you have 65,000 modules, yeah, you can do whatever you want. My Android account, not the free-to-play account, but genuinely one of my Android accounts, the one that I had the Mark III links on, had like 120,000 power cells. Man, I wish I could use that. You know what? Should I bring that account on stream and we can play on it sometime? Because that one's going to have returning rewards, and I believe that account was in Masters when I quit. Wraith, what am I listening to? Yes, okay. So people are saying yes. I'll make that into like a stream specific series. I won't post that on YouTube, but we could bring that in, because a fun fact. Don't ask me why. Wow, by the way. W photos. No, we have to make a gallery for War Robots. That is insane. Yeah, I have I literally have a burner phone, like as like a spare phone. I have Warbots on this. This account, I believe, is my other account. I will find a way to link it to one of my other like my games things, and I can play this on stream. How's that sound? Do you guys want that? And then we can see if I can hit champions again, like while I'm editing the other stuff, like on this account. Because it has a Mark 3 links. I could probably hit Champions League with just my links. That would be fun. That would be fun. We could try that. Yeah. That would be fun. Yes. And then that was an account that I spent a little bit on. But it should be mostly outdated. But one thing I know for certain, it's gonna have returning rewards. So yeah. W. I was just checking to see if I got any messages. But yeah. W. And Pixonic has not gotten back to me on anything yet, but that is fine. Here goes the account with the phone. Yeah. We'll look at that in a bit. Oh wait, I'm such an idiot. I said I need to do this for bacon first though. I need to go find the although I don't think we're gonna be playing on it just yet, because you guys can see while this is exporting, my computer is the fan. I don't know if you can hear it, but my computer fan is running at Mach speed. It's bad. But anyways, let me go see where we did the playtesting. Where was this? I believe we started playing. Okay, we started playing starting from 23:47 apparently. And then this is I think where we. Okay, this is Rhenium. So this is when I was testing against Levelek and his Bulwark. And then where did we start doing the viewer games? We started doing viewer games from here onwards. Yeah. So that is. We started bacon around like. Looks to me here 29 around 30 minutes. Oh, you found it already? W. Around 30 minutes and onwards. By the way, this is so funny, by the way. You can like your own like stuff. Is that not hilarious? That's like it's like that Obama meme of like giving a medal to Obama. Where is it? Obama medal himself. This is literally it's literally just this. This is hilarious. I don't know why YouTube allows you to do it, but you can like yourself. It's so funny. It's actually hilarious. Anyways. Yeah. So I'll wait for this to export, and then while that's going, I'm gonna go and see if I can salvage this account. I'm gonna see if I can salvage this account. You get a singular additional like yo-yo. It's important for the algorithm. Trust me. I mean, trust me, it is. You should like your own stuff. Don't get me wrong. You should, because it does help out the algorithm. But I just find it funny that that's even an option. Yeah. But yeah, let me boot this up. I believe my MyGames accounts are... Here, wait. I believe my main account is tied to my main email, and then my Warbots, like the free-to-play speedrun, is linked to my alternative email. But let me see if I can find what... I wonder if I could stream on this. Wait, let me pull up OBS. So it's a 50-50 on account recovery. It should still be active, but let me just pull up my camera so I can actually see how this is going. Okay, so you guys can see the phone screen. All right, I'm pulling up Warbots on it right now. This is so scuffed, by the way. This is so scuffed. Yeah, like my main account, you guys can see here. Profile settings. If I go to look at it, I believe it should show that personal information. Yeah, it's logged in through Google. And yeah, you guys can see my email is here. So that's my main profile email. And then if I were to, I'm not going to do it right now in case it's risky, but if I were to log into my other one, like this one right here, I can do this. And as long as I don't open it up fully. Oh, wait. I think it's saved. I think it's saved. I think it might have saved, genuinely. Yeah, I agree. And then what I can do is now I can check here and I can look at my profile again. And then you'll see here. It's set to my my YouTube account. So I'll just need to change this back out to my main one. But point is you can alternate between multiple accounts on my games. I highly recommend you do it. Let's see. Bro saw XL's message on tripling down on this autopsy. Hey, what can I say? I don't mind if you guys like figure out stuff. Yeah, I did leak my email on episode 3. I did. Okay, well, I'm updating whereabouts right now as we speak. Where's my OBS? I forgot I need to pull this up. Okay, it's updating right now. It's updating right now. So once this is updated, I'll link it to my other email. And then we can try, I'll open it up on stream. And then, I don't know. By the way, this is something funny. I can, technically speaking, I can download my VOD from YouTube. So I'm like chilling. But I'll record it regardless, just in case I end up using it for something in the future. I don't know. We'll see. I doubt I will, but we'll see. Bye, Levelek. Thank you for stopping by. W Gallery, by the way. I think you should definitely get more photos and just like showcase what the maps look like. Cause like where are you gonna see stuff like this? You're not. By the way, fun fact, should I tell you guys something? These backgrounds are PNGs. These are not 3D models. These are full like 2D PNGs. Yeah. It's pretty cool because if you guys know the game Lethal Company, I'm sure all of you guys should know what that game is, considering how popular it was like a year or two ago. Lethal Company does the same thing. And it's really funny. If you fly high enough on a jetpack in Lethal Company, you can actually get past like the PNG and you can see like a gas station. It's really funny. Let me see if I can pull it up. Lethal Company gas station. Company gas station. That's not what I was looking at. Out of bounds. No, out of bounds. Let's do PNG. Yeah, this is the skybox. So if you fly high enough in Lethal Company, you get this. So if you don't know, the way that this works is the sky in Lethal Company is actually like a Google Maps image. And what Zeekers did, Zeekers is the game developer, what he did was he made it so that he just set it so that if you're below a certain height, all you see is the sky. And if you go above that certain height, you can actually see everything as if you're on the roadside view. It's actually a really cool game design because this makes it so that he doesn't need to animate a sky. So it ends up saving a lot of like resources, which is why Lethal Company isn't super laggy. And Zekas has been doing everything he can to optimize lately. So just a little fun fact for game development. I thought that's kind of funny. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, 3D game design is so interestingly janky and intuitive. It is. People come up with very, very like creative ways to bypass it. How OP would an account if it would start with every ultimates? Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Fortnite, because one of the future video series I have planned is going from a brand new account to Champions League as fast as we possibly can with a maxed ultimate robot. And we do one robot only all the way up to Champions League. That is the plan. Yeah. It would be Champions League worthy. It wouldn't cost 100,000 USD. It would just be a little bit expensive. But yeah. What robot? We'll see. We'll do the challenge eventually in the future. I don't know which robot will do. But the plan is that account. Once we get to Champions League, I'll be giving away the account to a random viewer. Is there any way to get Ultimate free to play? Very rarely, yes. Or also, if you're very patient, if you stockpile resources, for instance, the platinum leaderboard that was on, if you hoard up like 10,000 platinum and you upgrade it all during a discount, yes, you can get it for free. But otherwise, it's really hard to get an ultimate item for free. All right, my Robots has officially updated, by the way, on the phone. Ultimate Revenant is probably the best candidate right now for that, but we'll see. Yeah, 10k plat is enough for an ultimate. Ultimate Fenrir is very strong ammo. It's decent. The issue is Ultimate Fenrir, I don't know how well it would do as the only ultimate we'd use to get to Champions League. So would you only use one hanger slot? Or would you run... I would literally only use one hanger slot. I think Waterbots forces you to get a second hanger slot, but if that's the case, I'll either try to sell the bot, and if we can't, we'll just run Gary. Well, correction. Gary's on the free-to-play account. Jerry's on my main account. What should we do? Larry the Cossack number 3? I don't know. We'll come up with a name. The inspiration for that, by the way, if you don't know, is from Clash Royale. Terry, yes. If you don't know, in Clash Royale, you know the skeleton army in Clash Royale? The main skeleton's name is Larry. If you ever have a skeleton be the unit that takes out the enemy's crown tower, we would always say, "Oh my god, Larry did it!" as a meme. So, yeah, it's a reference to Clash Royale, for those of you who guys know. Yes, Daniel, I will just drop your ID and then I'll add you at some point, because I don't have Waterbots open right now, but yeah, Ultimate Revenant right now could, yes, absolutely get to Champions alone. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. Also, if I end up doing that, I'm not going to do an Ultimate Titan. I think Ultimate Titan is like stupid, because first of all, it's going to take way more money to max that out. Second of all, like, it's an Ultimate Titan. Like, of course you're going to do well with it. It's a freaking Ultimate Titan. Like, an Ultimate Robot is a little bit more situational because Ultimate Robots don't necessarily win against Titans. So if an Ultimate Robot can solo its way to Champions League, that means it is, mind you, beating maxed Princeps, maxed Atlas, and maxed other Titans. Right? Like, it is going to be hard. It is not going to be easy. It is going to be hard. Going from one robot, brand new account, to Champions League. It's not going to be super hard, but it will be hard, because if I die in like the first like 2 seconds, it's GG's. I can't drop anything else. It's GG's. Maxed Atlas, yes, is more difficult. Because here's the issue, right? Ultimate Revenant, yes, is strong. But what happened? Okay, let me ask you guys. If you see an Ultimate Revenant in your lobbies, what is the first thing you and everyone else on your team does? Do you guys run away, or do you guys all team together to try and kill that Ultimate Revenant? Leave? Oh, you guys leave? Really? Huh, interesting. I guess I'm the only Oh, actually, I guess it depends on the person. For me, since I'm in high champs, if I see somebody bum rushing like that, like, everyone around me typically has Mark 2 gear. If like 3 people with Mark 2 gear funnel an Ultimate Revenant, the Ultimate Revenant will die. Especially if you have a Teth who EMPs them, an Atlas who EMPs them, etc. Oh, how about this? Let's say you see an Ultimate Revenant and you're in your Titan. Do you run or do you fight? If you're in your Titan, do you run or do you fight? Same thing? You still run? Okay. Maybe I'm expecting you guys to be too high. Oh, wait, we got it. Wait. Pause. This is huge. We got returning rewards, baby. Okay, this is gonna be tough to do, okay? You guys see it? Returning rewards. So I get purple pads, VIP, and then, oh my god, it's right there. Wait, it's right here, right? Do you see that? Ultimate data pad. And I can't even tap on it. There we go. Ultimate data pad. We actually get an ultimate data pad for free. Returning rewards. This is not my free-to-play account, by the way. This is my alternate Android account. Yeah. If you're in high champs, you just gotta expect ultimate gear. Yes, I agree. And then, oh wow, yeah. And then we have a different we have a different triumphant return thing. I won't claim any of this. I'll claim this on the computer. Let me just see if I can connect this account to my computer account. Okay, operation is over. Cancel. How am I supposed to even go through this in a way that's realistic? Okay, I just need to connect my games account. That's all I have to do. 1 second. Oh, there's a 40% discount right now, apparently. 31 days to get the discount rewards. Okay. 1 second. I need to figure out how do I. Oh my god, this phone is laggy too. This is one of the older phones. Okay, I'm getting spammed by resources right now. Okay. Let's see if I can log in to my games. Okay. Let's try this. 31 days AFK to be safe. Oh, 31 days, 35 days. Yeah. How long do you have to wait? 35 days. Yes. In fact, that is precisely why I'm going to be making this into a video. Fun fact, the free-to-play account right now also has this. So when we eventually get back to the free-to-play account, we're going to get this. Ray, that's also how you get kicked from your clan? Yeah, that's funny. That is true. That is how you get kicked from your clan. But you need to make sure. Typically, I think what Ray did was he played on either an alternate account or he told VS ahead of time that he was going to do this, and VS said okay. So if your clan leader is okay with it, you're fine. Okay, I have officially synced it to my games account. There we go. Okay, which means, okay, we're here. Add account. Oh my god, this is gonna be so fun. On the ultimate account, are you gonna even open chests with keys, or are you not gonna open anything? On my main account, I don't really open chests with keys because I don't really have a reason for it. Yeah, here we go. We're adding account number 3, baby. We're adding account number 3. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, well, I don't really need this phone anymore because we're done. I wonder what other games my games has, by the way. I've never really looked into their stuff, but here. This is so bad. I have 3 accounts now. Profile settings. Let's take a look at what the details for this one is. It is correct email, yes. That's my alternative email that I use. All right, let us hop on in. Do it on a different screen? What do you mean? Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Can I just be offline for a month and I need to return your rewards? Yes, exactly. You can do that. You're going to have to talk with VS first, though. I'll be right back. I'm going to hit the restroom, which is literally right next door, and then we can continue with this. And then while that's going, you guys can speculate just exactly what we're about to get. And then I will be recording it too, just for fun. Right back. we're back. And of course, the first thing we get when coming back is a screen saying to pay. Of course. Okay, let's see. On YouTube from IRL, is it? If you refresh the stream, you should be back. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot to say, this is the other way to get a free ultimate datapad. To quit War Robots and come back after a month. All right. Anyways, since we got recording. Right, let's do this. Let me stop the recording and then just start another one. Okay. If you guys want to say something, I can maybe show you guys. But anyways, here we go. Hello. This is going to be an interesting video. I don't even know if I'm going to turn this into a video. This is my Android account that I played on, I think 4 years ago now. Last. So, yeah. Something I should tell you is this account currently has a special thing. So this is my alternate account, you guys can see. And I don't see where I have it, but where is it? Where is the returnee calendar? Can I even see it here? Is there returnee rewards even here? Where do I see returnee rewards? Oh, here we are. Okay. This is the returnee rewards thing. Okay? So you get this if you do not play War Robots and don't even open it for, I think, 31 days. You get the following rewards. And at the end of it, you can get an ultimate data pad completely for free. So this is if you wait after a month, you can get this. You also have these tasks. So notice these. All you have to do is, if you play 2 battles, you get a gold weapon data pad. And then you get more resources from this, you guys can see. So quite a lot of resources. And then I believe, 1,500 microchips. This is enough to level 2 drones, basically. And then also, if you get Living Legends, you get 3 upgrade tokens. This is insane. Also, if you open up pads, you get another. If you open up a single robot datapad silver, you get the red weapon datapad, gold red weapon datapad again. And then you also get these resources for opening that. So this is guaranteed, by the way, again. You win another battle, you get another red gold datapad. And then bam, you get these resources too again. So this is 3 red gold datapads for free, basically. And then if you use power cells, you get more resources and then other stuff too. And then I believe this is just a chain that everyone gets. But yeah. And if you click on returnee guide, you'll see here that you get this. So I will include the link to this in the description of this video. But this is basically like a quick look on what happens when you come back to the game after a long time. And then you also have apparently you also have like gift codes that you can get. So you guys can check this out yourself too. I won't take too deep of a look in it right now. But yeah, look, we get a free robot datapad silver from this, right? And then watch what happens when we open this. We go here, we open this up. We get blue. We got 1,000 Anaxter components, but watch what happens now. We go here to the rewards chain. And then because we opened up a robot datapad silver, we get a gold weapon datapad. And for perspective, what this does is you get one of these completely for free. So let's say I open this up. Let's see what we get. I'll speed through it in a second. We got a Blaze Pylon, just like that. This is the status weapon and is the heavy weapon slot, by the way. So just like that, we just got ourselves a Pylon. And you remember, we can get 2 more of those over time. The weapon datapad doesn't really give us anything right now, for obvious reasons. And of course, you have your regular calendar too that you should get as well. This is going to be decent because you get a full set of Fulgur Tonans completely for free alongside a Newton, which this account won't be needing though because I already have a Rook, and this is the Rook account that I have. You guys can see, you can tell this is more free to play because nothing here is like really high level, but yeah, still pretty nice. This is my older account, but yeah. Let's see if I can check the Discord, because apparently my friends are saying check it. So let's see here. We go here. Oh, is that your YouTube video, Bacon? Yeah, I can edit this out too. Oh, you have a Premiere W. I will put that link in. I'll put that link into the video later. W. And then no, it's not more work, XLB. It's actually quite easy to edit out. Then here, add your Norwoods. Yes, I will. You guys just send me a friend request. You guys know my ID, and then you can do that. I will put this here, and just in case, let me put this. Let me move this to here so that I actually have a returnee post here. There we go. Anyways, so yeah, so this is the account. You guys can see. You know that I haven't played on this account in a long time if the workshop isn't maxed, and I haven't played on this account. Like, I literally don't have anything unlocked. You can see everything is like really random. I don't really need to go for Muji right now, but we'll go for stuff in a second. Let me check my components. So these are the component stats. You can tell it's an older account because I have like newer stuff. These Strix Teth components and Anaxa components, they came from like data pads that I had to open. But yeah, you can see I have a ton of Thors, and because you can tell I spent money to get the links right here to Mark III. And this was back when the stakes were meta, and you can tell this is heavily invested because you have a max level Kestrel and also a maxed out Lynx pilot. This, by the way, I leveled up the Lynx back when Memoriam didn't even exist yet. This was back when Lynx was brand new. And you can tell because like this is the module setup I had in the past. I think it defaulted to this, which is just a little bit unfortunate considering this is not the build you want to go. But yeah. With Lynx, you really want to go this, but I mean, this is maxed out, so I might as well use it. But yeah, Mark III Lynx and Mark III stakes. I also have the Radiant Paint Job because this was back when, like I said, Lynx was brand new. So this is a very old account. Even the Crisis, new. I have the Showdown drone. I have the Falcon here. This is actually a T-Falcon. If you guys remember what a T-Falcon is, it means Traditionalist, means you cannot use its ability, but that means you can only use the center weapon. And I have a Mark III Avenger. So that is proof that this is an older account. And then I have the Goss Weber, the Goss Volt Hawk, one of my personal favorites. I even maxed the pilot. That just goes to show you I used to be a Hawk main. And then Nether as well. I used to run this. This was broken at the time. Obviously now it's heavily nerfed, but yeah. And you guys can see 77,000 power cells. If we just take a look at the resources I have on this account. 3 upgrade tokens, no platinum, unfortunate, some memoriam, a lot of gold, and a decent amount of silver, and a lot of modules too. Yeah. So that is basically the gist of that. This I obviously won't be spending because I don't spend on this anymore. And it's not an account I really play on. But yeah. I guess what I'll do is I'm going to see what like league this account is in, and then see if I can push it back to champs, because this might be a little bit of a fun stream series I do. Yeah, I'll just do a compilation on YouTube or something. But yeah, a lot more rewards. 300 keys. This is actually gonna be useful for this account. And then I don't think there's a bonus on right now, so we won't spin. But yeah, you can get stuff in there too. By the way, the free-to-play account is going to get given away. I won't be giving away that free-to-play account, XLB, because I'm planning to keep playing on it in the future too. But this account, I might, if I can unlink it, I could probably give this one away once I hit it champs with it. I don't know. We'll see. We are currently in Diamond League. Wait a minute. That's so bad. Wait, what's my trophy count? 2,300. This account currently is lower than the free-to-play account. The free-to-play account is, I believe, at like 2,500. So this account is literally ranked lower than my other account is. My peak trophies, I don't even remember. I think it used to be like 4,000 something back then. You guys can even see the stats. These are champs-worthy stats. Average million, 2 million, max damage 7 million. Only 558 victories on this account, but yeah. Yeah. So for returnee rewards, as you guys see, this calendar is pretty good. You get, in total, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 regular silver reward pads. You get 2 plus 5. So you get a week of VIP. You also get 300 plus... Sorry, 300 platinum, 500 memoriam. seems. And then you also get 1,000 gold, 5,000 power cells, and 1,000 modules. These are all very good rewards on top of an upgrade token and a ultimate data pad. I highly recommend when you're doing this. Yeah, I got D ranked for AFKing, definitely. But if you do this, you're guaranteed to get some. If you should always do this when the ultimate data pad has good items in it, so that it is worth AFKing for. But yeah, like this ultimate data pad is worth it because literally everything in here, minus maybe the pulsar and the blaze, are worth it for your account. And also you can see here, the chances of getting the pulsar and the blaze is 42%. But that means you have a 58% chance to get something that's really broken. And that's pretty big. And not to mention, you can play some games and get more red data pads. So, pretty insane. Hello, Pepper. Welcome to the stream. Remember, this is going to be more like a stream series. You guys can see here also, Ultimate Sword Unit is here. And also, there's also this very interesting task where if you have premium, you can buy D-Gems and get another Ultimate Data Pad. I will not be doing that on this account because, as you guys know, I did a giveaway. Probably by the time this video comes out. This won't be out for a while. But, yeah. So what you can do is, obviously here as well, this account hasn't spent on for a long time, you can probably guess. Same as my other like main account, $32 for that, and then 27 plus, if you look here, basically, oh wow, 25 for $2. So yeah, $6 and yeah, so $65 and you could get the ultimate sword on this account too. Am I gonna play any games on stream? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing some games right now, actually, for this account. This account is also in one of my own clans that my brother actually made. I don't know why. Actually, this might be something that I made. You guys can see I have 2,000 thorium stored up. Some random people. You can tell this is old because look at this. 3 years, 26 days ago. Very, very, very old account. Basically, no one's been on in a year. I don't suggest joining this clan because this is not something that I would recommend. But yeah, I can I have 650 in the treasury, but I can turn on like resources too. So pretty interesting. It's nostalgic kind of coming back to an account. Yeah, holy inactivity timers, I know. It's kind of cool coming back to an account that I haven't played on in a while. So it's nice. Let's see. Regular weapon data pad. And then bonus, rocket components. And let's see this. 2,500 strings. So yeah. I'm gonna try one game with this. By the way, can we talk, by the way? Remember, this is a maxed level Lynx with a maxed level Kestrel. With maxed level stakes, which aren't good anymore, but they still hit hard, mind you. They do 20,000 damage per shot. And they have an Aegis. And a maxed pilot Hawk. With the paralysis drone. And then my T-Falcon, another, and then like a regular Crisis, which this one's gonna be weak, but still. This is gonna be an insane experience. Let's just take a look at how this account plays, because I want to see how strong this Lynx is. So we dropped in on a team deathmatch. This is gonna be an interesting experience because remember, a max level Kestrel can heal you. So we have 220,000 health on the Lynx. Typical Lynxes only have 150,000 health, so you can tell that this is a very stacked Lynx. So yeah. And remember, stakes can go straight through shields too, so this is going to be very interesting. So boom, boom, wow! I can 3-shot the Scorpion. That's how strong this Lynx is. That is insane. I got an assist. Remember, these stakes also bypass the Emmet because the Emmet shield is an energy shield, so I can actually, if I get close enough, boom, go straight through the energy shield with my stakes. The only issue is, remember, these stakes have a very limited range. They only have 150 meter range, but I can still do a decent amount of damage to them by going into my ability. Yeah, look, I executed him. I executed the Emmet. Basically, from 25% HP. Because remember, this is a Mark III Lynx. The Mark III Lynx has a drastically higher execution threshold. If the enemy has 25% health, I can one-shot it. So this is the state of Diamond League right now. Apparently people have an accident. That's interesting. I'll just chase it, because my Lynx is that strong. There we go. Anaxia drops. Boom. Okay. And look at this. See how I've taken damage? Kestrel does this. I can heal every time I enter my ability because Kestrel basically makes this thing ultimate Lancelot. That is why max level Kestrel is decent. Yeah, 25% is a very high threshold, but yeah, look at this. I am literally healing back to max HP just by spamming my ability. This is why Kestrel was broken back in the day, and it still technically is. I consider it to be one of the strongest drones. Yeah, the 25% execution threshold is quite insane. And you can see that by not even trying at all, pretty much, I am back at full health, as if I never hit. I never got like any hit. It's insane. So you can see the Anaxar here coming. I need to keep my distance because this thing is still quite strong. I can go into stealth and cycles. I can just move this way. I can pick and choose my targets. We see a Ravager here. Lynx is also one of those bots that has a height low enough that I believe if I angle correctly, I can kill this guy. Wait, let's see. I believe this still hits him. Oh, no, it doesn't. But I can bait him out. And look at this. 200,000 damage, by the way, because of my death mark from my Kestrel drone. It is quite insane how much damage this Lynx can do. And back then, this thing was flying around at like 120 kilometers an hour. It was insane. I could roll up this hill and I could fly. That's how fast this thing would move. Here we go. There's a Rex. Obviously, Lynx can't really counter Rex, but notice how I can fall back because I just have enough health because this is Mark III Lynx. Yeah. It's quite insane. Then I just go phase shift like this. And I can go back into my ability. And then look at the damage output we're doing. Look at that. We just killed it. Just like that. And then look at this. I also have a maxed Avalon from my memory. So there we go. Back into shields. I can hit this guy. This guy's on his status. That's fine. We go for the Anaxar here. Or sorry, not the Anaxar. The Amit. We do a lot of damage. We wait for its shield to drop. We go into invis. And then boom. Execute. Just like that. And then we can hit the his status again. And then now he's going into defensive mode. Boom. And it looks like we're like hurt right now, but look. We can just heal passively over time with the Kestrel drone. And remember, we're using just the Lynx right now. This just goes to show you how strong Mark III robots are compared to Mark II. Because the threshold is insanely high, and look at how OP the drone makes this Lynx. By the way, should I tell you, don't forget, this Lynx has its legs broken. It is moving this fast with the legs broken. Because that's how fast Lynx goes in the drone. And we're healing up passively, just like this. Executed, 25% execute threshold. And should I tell you the craziest part? The Lynx can do this to Titans. The Titan threshold for the Lynx at Mark III is 20% health. So you can execute a Titan when it's down to a fifth of its health. It's insane. And notice how remember, this Lynx doesn't even have healing skills on it. Look at it. We're at 154,000 health. Our health is not changing. We don't have the mechanic skill. Just by using Kestrel, we're healing up over time. Yeah, it's pretty insane. And I can just like chillax like this and just wait to go back to full health. This is kind of where my skill with the Ultimate Lancelot came with like passive play. Because I used to do this very often with my Lynx. Just like chilling over time. So this is a Devourer, by the way. Remember, this is a Devourer. This is a Titan. Just do some damage to it. We go invis. Okay, Scorpion right here. Let's see if we can hunt this guy down first. He is low-key a bigger threat. Okay. Got out. Go phase shift here. And notice how my phase shift lasts longer. It's 5-second duration. Kaji. I'll use my cleanse. I'll go invis. Boom, kill. I'm going for the Devourer right now. And I can back off. Like this. Just chilling. Sakaji's down. I just tanked fire from a Devourer. I don't know how high level it'll be. I can bait it out. So the Devourer is here. It's not even wanting to go for me anymore because that's how stupidly strong the Lynx is. And I can just wait for this Devourer to get low, kind of. And then I can go into my ability again. And then look at this. Execute. Boom, just like that. Titan Slayer. Just like that, we just kill the Titan. Obviously with the help of our teammates too, but remember, these are with the nerfed stakes. Should we go after Leo and see how we do? He goes into stealth because he has the cloaking module probably, or something like that. He's Death March because of Kestrel. 2-shot. Because these are Mark 3 stakes. This is an Ochikachi, remember. This is Ocho. This is the main bot on our free-to-play account. I use my mothership and dead before he can even kill us. I have durability extenders on the Avalon, so notice how we have 300,000 health now. We went up in health because Link started with 200,000. I can do this. That looks like it does a lot of damage. We can just phase shift at any point in time that I think it's dangerous. He flies up. I go into stealth, and I am safe. And I can just fall back like this. And just cycle this infinitely until he dies. Then I just come back this way. It looks like our friend over there is doing a decent amount of damage to him. So all I have to do is wait till he's fairly low. Wait till he's fairly low. He's dropped there. Boom. Activate my ability. Titan Slayer. Executed just like that. This is what makes Link such an OP bot for free-to-play players, because you don't need to engage. You just need to hide and wait for the enemy to be low, and then you can steal the kill. This is Diamond League. We are using a Lynx, by the way. Yeah. Yep. So let's just take a look at... Remember, that was one robot, one game. Never had to drop the Titan. We did 3 million damage with just the Lynx. Yeah, we'll join it. Yeah, I didn't really get to check the stats, but yeah, just goes to show you how broken that is. So yeah. I'll probably be playing on stream with this, but yeah. Anybody want to try? Anybody want to try playing with this account? We can run 1v1s if you guys want later. But yeah, 3 million. Remember, these are stakes. We're not even running Lynx with like decent weapons. This is with the stakes. Bacon, I'm gonna friend you real quick, and then I'll be back. I need to go friend some other people apparently, so that they can join in squads. Right, let's go here. Friends requests. Accept. We got Diamond League. Okay. Just in comparison, by the way, he's 600 trophies higher than my account is right now. He's got Mark II stuff. If I were to 1v1 his account, my Lynx would solo his account. That's how broken the Mark III Lynx is. That's how different Mark III gear is compared to Mark II. Yeah. If you guys want to join, feel free. This account could technically be run in Champions League too, so. And also, considering that we did just win that battle, let me go... Wait, 1 second, Bacon, 1 second. Let me claim some rewards, because I do believe we have just unlocked another red weapon data pad. So if I go... Okay, we won't produce anything yet, but if I go here, special tasks. Wait, did we not get the... Wait, where's the one for... Oh, no, we already got it. It auto-claimed. So if we go here... Boom. Red weapon data pad. Let's see what we get. A Blaze Gladius. So we just got the his status weapon again. So I'm assuming the chances of getting the Gladius weapons are a bit higher. So yeah. Let's see. Let's actually see what's in here. So the percentage chances are Pylum and Gladius. It's a 22% chance. So we just got a little unlucky as well. But still though. Can't really complain considering they're good weapons. Yeah, they aren't bad at all, exactly. They're just a little unfortunate because you could be getting like the super meta weapons. from the chest. Okay, Bacon, you can invite me, and then we can try this. Yes. So we have AJ here. Yeah. I'm apparently squad leader now. If anybody wants to try participating too, feel free. This account can probably be run in champs. Here, wait 1 second. Screen went offline because I'm in copy pasting viewer IDs from chat, by the way. In case you guys are curious. I'll be adding you guys to friends on this account too. Yeah. This is, I think back then, to get this Lynx fully leveled up, I think it costed like $300. I think, from my memory. The Lynx, like, think about it this way. I got the Lynx the moment the patch dropped. So this was back when Lynx's execution threshold was even higher than it was like right now. This was back when Lynx's ability used to last for like 10 seconds, like a pursuer, before the ability duration got cut in half. So we're talking like prime Lynx. Like, you guys know how Vector just dropped? Or like, Vector just dropped like 2 weeks ago? Imagine the moment the Vector got released, I bought the pads to get it maxed out. That's kind of what I did for the Lynx here, because that's how much I love Lynx. You guys can join in. Remember, the elo is going to be a little bit weird because we are going to be playing on multiple leagues. Oh, apparently... that's weird. I don't know why that didn't work. But... yeah, I think... I can't remember exactly what it was in the past. Maybe the execution itself wasn't changed, but I know for a fact the ability did more damage and you had a longer time to use it. We will likely get crushed in champs. Now we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, AJ is not accepting for some reason. We'll re-invite him. And we'll try Andy. Is Vector gonna get nerfed? It'll probably be nerfed. It'll probably get nerfed eventually. And then let me see if I can invite you again. Wait. Double check the ID, XLB. Double check the ID. Okay. Wait, let me just see if this works too. We can shift around the squads, and then if you guys want to, you guys can try 1v1ing too, if you guys want to later. Just a heads up, we will be playing in a champs lobby. Okay. XLB, we'll add you in the next one, and then we'll have some fun. Wait, let's see if anybody wants to say anything. Yeah. Hopefully we got this. We'll just do a quick match on a full squad. Big nerf? I don't know. I think what's going to be nerfed probably is less the Vector itself for now, and more so the weapons. The weapons are going to get like a mild nerf, I think. Remember, they're still the newest weapons, so there's a good chance they also just never get nerfed at all. Oh, speaking of which, by the way, I believe while I'm doing this, yes, my Ultimate Sword video just got edited. Yeah, while we were doing that, we got put into a game. I'm going to be trying the Hawk. I don't want to try the Lynx just yet. I want to see how the Hawk does. What in the world am I looking at? Holy moly, Ultimate Revenant. Arguably the most broken bot in the game right now. Okay, but if anybody remembers the Hawk, do not add a Tua to it, but if anybody remembers Hawk, you guys will remember this is a very fun bot to run in the past. See how we do. There's an Ultimate Lancelot over there. Just firing at it. Pretty decent. Not the most damage, unfortunately. Only 97,000 damage on the Gauss weapon. Yeah, these guys are probably just gonna run in with a lot of damage to us. I got killed by Krokos, which is expected. This is the meta Lancelot, by the way. Let's see if I can run the T-Falcon. Let's see how we do here. I don't believe we'll do too well, but you never know until you try. We're actually doing some decent damage with the Avenger. Although, yeah, we're kind of fried. Because we're fighting against the Max Mark III. Let's see how the Lynx does. Yeah, Lynx is not going to do anything to the new meta stuff as of right now. Although, I think that's mostly other people doing all that damage, by the way. But we did manage to kill one Vector. And then I just got one shot by the lead. Because this Lancelot is like stupid. And I don't know what else I have. I guess we could try Fafnir. I don't know how good this will be, but technically speaking, this is a bot that can convert damage taken. So maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Answer is no, it's not. Once again, the Croco build triumphs and we get one shot. Oh. Yeah, we got beacon capped. One second. Sorry, just had to take a phone call. W. I have been notified that dinner is almost ready. So we'll probably play like one or two and then we'll go. Yeah. We got stomped harder than a summer ant. A sumer ant. Yeah, we got stomped harder than sumer ant. I believe that is the correct way to say it. Because I do believe Nuclear React, yes, has a very... By the way, can I just say, massive respect. I think Ultimate Revenant, despite how broken it is a genuinely fun bot in concept. I think it's fun. I think low-key, it's just Ultimate Scorpion 2.0, right? Just a little bit stronger because it heals. It's Ultimate Scorpion and Ultimate Lancelot combined into one. Genuinely fun bot. Has the scales drone. Yeah, I mean, like, what can I say? It's good. Although, I don't remember exactly what scales does. I can't tell what upgrading the drone does, but it's definitely good. And then you have the Amet's Teths. And of course, Princess Bersaglier. Do we have any other stuff? Ultimate Spectre. Oh, beautiful build. And then other stuff too. Yeah, quite cool. A Summer Ant? Yeah. Do we try one more? Do we try one more and then call it a day? Remember, I just hopped on this. We're going to be playing on this in like future streams too. Yeah. You made it a death squad. You're good, Bacon. You're good. Scales is good for fighting Titans. Yes, you're right, Nuclear. I believe it gives defense mitigation immunity, right? Nuclear? It's why Amet's like really strong too. Yeah. Happiness is key. Yes, happiness is key. What matters is when you're playing a game that's unbalanced, you should always try to have fun. Regardless of what, you can find that fun in trying to counter the meta stuff using free-to-play stuff, or you can try to find happiness by using meta stuff, or you can just have fun by trying out different stuff. I think it honestly depends on the player. By the way, look, can we just talk about the Ultimate Flame? Like, not the Ultimate Flames, like the new flames. Let's see. I believe, I can't remember what the range of the Gaussweber are, but I do know that they got nerfed, or maybe they didn't. I don't remember. It's kind of hard to tell, because I need to find a target to shoot at, and nobody is willing to look at it. See how the laser beam is here. That's a Hestatus, I can tell, because of the stasis fields. We have a Naxer. I'm currently getting shot at through my reflector. Let me land and fire. Okay. That was Nether, so we didn't really have a chance. Wait, by the way, I think I have Power Man. Oh my god, wait, the Gauss has got nerfed so hard. I haven't tried these weapons after they got gutted a couple updates ago. Wow, they got nerfed hard. And I believe the range on the Hawk Beam is 500 meters. There we go. Still doing decent damage, but yeah, the Hawk Beam still does decent damage. It's not mind-breakingly OP, but it's still decent damage. And 35,000 damage on the weapons. So obviously these weapons are not that good anymore. That's fine. Let me try running the Falcon. See how we do here. Status obviously is weaker to weapons like the Avenger. Let's just see how well we do. We're fighting a Hestatus with the Falcon, and Falcon unfortunately is not tanky enough to fight that. Wow, we're literally dead in the span of a heartbeat. That is a maxed Mark III Hestatus, by the way. No one wants to be shot to death. I wonder why. Exactly. Let me try the Spear Nether. I don't know how OP this is. What's the range? Oh boy. Okay. I forgot how squishy Nether is. Not the worst. See, the issue with the stakes in the higher leagues is when you're running like the links here. Wait, actually. Okay, not bad. We just two-shotted his status, although it was a little low. Okay, interesting. So I guess we just play this thing as like a pure ambush bot. I think it is possible as long as we stick together to the other teammates. And remember, the execution gun on links is 350 meters, not 150. So you actually have a little bit of leeway. Oh my god, somebody just one-shot that dude. This guy, that is insane. How much damage do we do? That is our ability. Our ability alone is doing 20,000 damage. Pretty insane. And then Teth coming into us right here. I'll activate my ability ahead of time. Caution. He's going stealther mode. We are kind of fried because he has the Hippo Croco we had already built. So let me just see if I can chip him. He shouldn't be able to kill us right now. Here we go. He teleported this way. We go invis. See how much damage we can do against this guy. Obviously, we're not making a dent because these weapons do not have too high of a DPS lately. And also, our teammate just got one shot. That is unfortunate. We'll phase shift here. We don't want to take too much damage. Also, Revenant is down. And then, okay. We dropped our Titan, our first Titan. I'm going invis because an Axer is kind of annoying to deal with. Wait for it to come out of stealth. I can't really hit it anymore, so we'll just back off. Yeah, this is the downside of the stakes. Back then, Lynx was fast enough that I could really close the distance, like, without having any trouble. But now that Lynx is slower, has a much shorter ability, and just the fact that all bots in the game now are just a lot faster, it's a lot harder for Lynx to capitalize with the stakes. You forgot to re-equip the ultimate arms on the Leo? Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Rest in peace, Bacon. Oh boy, Bacon's getting sniped out of the sky. That's funny. Okay, so we had Fahrenheit's. Ooh, we have Fahrenheit's here on, what is this? That's a bow. Is that a Shitzy with the ultimate value? Here we go. Execute. And we're just healing at the moment. I think I can use Avalon here to buff up our links. W. So we got some healing going on. There's the Anaxer flying with its shields. I don't know if we can bypass the shield with our execution. We might be able to. We'll see. I'm gonna go invis and heal up. And here we go. And we'll just go. Pepper He's Silver and Creative Program. Yeah. I qualify for a higher rank than Silver, but I'm currently Silver and Creative Program. That's true. Okay, so the Link's ability cannot go through the Aegis shield, unfortunately. That's fine. We should be able to still tango with this guy. Kill him. Boom. Wow, 50,000 damage. Can we just talk about that? And then we can just back up here. That's an ultimate Nodens. I do not want to fight that thing. So we'll hide here. This is why I say Lynx is champs viable, by the way. Because Lynx is still, despite all things considered, like a very powerful bot. Oh boy. That Anaxer wants to snipe us out of this guy. That is terrifying. We are probably dead here, unfortunately. But I'll try to hide as long as we can. Okay. There we go. We survived on 2,000 health. I don't know how we're alive, but we survived. Can we heal up again? Ooh, her ability. And then I believe we are dead now. Let's just see. Okay, we have a Pathfinder. Oh, sorry, we have a Demeter linked to us. And then let's see if we can hit the. Let's see if we can get this Anaxer. Because I don't know how we healed the full health, but we did. I think it's because the Anaxer shot at our friend. There we go. We executed the Anaxer. Boom. So we just got supported by our teammates, but we just executed the Anaxer from 25% health. It's gone. A free-to-play bot at Mark III, ladies and gentlemen, completely countering one of the newer bots. This is also, by the way, why Lynx is pretty decent against ultimate Nodens and other techniques. Here we are, we're getting shut down really fast. We go back into our ability to survive a little bit longer. I do believe we're dead this time, but yeah. We held our own, we killed two pretty meta bots, I'd say. And then my Rook is not leveled at all, by the way, so this is going to be a very sad display. I have a level 39 Rook for context. So we just got fried. But I got fried. I believe I'm the only person left, but I won't even bother dropping a bot because there's no real point. But yeah, that's gonna show. The Lynx itself is still champs viable. If I had a hanger of like Mark 3 Lynxes, it's still technically champs viable. Is it good? I mean, you won't be first place, but is it good? Yeah. You guys saw. We killed an Anaxer and we killed a Hestatus. I'd say it's pretty decent. 1.3 million damage. I think we didn't outplay anybody who was Champions League. We even have a silver friend here. But Bacon is basically Champs League, and then Nuclear React is Champs League. And I'd say we did pretty decently, despite all things considered. So, yeah, well played. Well played. I'm gonna go collect my rewards now. So thank you for the games, everyone. Shout out to those guys. But here, we'll go collect that other gold pad that I got. And then here we go. Upgrade any bot. We get 900 modules for that. That is insane. What should we upgrade? I think what we do is we wait and see what we get from data pads. Because this is gonna be more like yeah, you try to help you with all of your bots. Yeah, I can tell. Okay. Rex Pilot. Boom. And let's see what we get from this. Voice stream leader? We might. My brother wants to go watch some stuff. Oh, we got a pylon. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So does that mean that we can go for Mark? So that means we can, technically speaking, start upgrading a new Lynx build, right? Let's see what other weapons I actually have here. So we have pylons. This is a pretty decent Lynx build. Pylons. And then let's see what we have here. I use only heavy weapons apparently. Wow. We got the Gladius here with Magnetars as well. Interesting. Lots of Clawjaw Talon, because I remember opening data pads for those. And no medium slots. Let's see what our Skyros here is saying. Okay, so we have a lot of Skydiver Cryos. Okay. Interesting. So we have a lot of weapons that we can invest in. And then we have a couple of bots that are worth investing in too. Let's see. Revenant. Harpy. Harpy is worth investing in. So Harpy might be something I start leveling up. Let's see. Let me actually check my hangers. I want to see what we have in the hangers because let's see what we have here. So Dagon, another Typhon. We have Emoji. Emoji's good to level up. What else do we have? More Crisis. Oh my god. How many of these guys do I have? How many of these pads did I open back then? Holy. Kepri, Behemoth, Scorpion, Shell, Strider, Fafnir, another Harpy. Huh. Oh, we have a Ravana. Oh, that's one that we can go for. And then this, you can tell this is a newer account because it doesn't have any of the boas or golems. We have a Raven. Oh, baby. Okay, let's readjust this hanger because I think it is about time since we are going to try and hit champs with this account too. I think the plan is we are going to have enough to level up 2 drones, right? So let me also check what my drone situation's like. Real quick, let me just check this first. Reviver, Glider, Kestrel, Showdown, Armadillo, some other stuff too. Okay, not the best drone inventory. That's fine. Okay. So let me check here. Do we have any drones on these guys? Deltoki, Paralysis, Armadillo. How many armadillos did I get? Did I get a ton of armadillos? Paralysis. Okay, so this is where the drones end, I believe. Okay, here's my plan. I'm going to have to swap out the T-Falcon, but for now, since the Falcon is heavily invested into, I'll leave it. Same case for Hawk. It's pretty invested into, so we'll leave it. I think what I'll do is... Oh, my headphone's dying. Okay, I'll swap out the Crisis, because the Crisis is not heavily invested into, and I'll swap this for the Raven. Move in the Raven. So where's the Raven? There we go. This thing can keep up till this thing can keep up all the way to Champions League. So we can keep this in. And then the build that I want to use for this though is gonna be oh, we don't really have the best weapons. We don't really have the best weapons. Do I have anything here that I can use? Oh, kind of a bit laggy. Yeah, we have not that many weapons, do we now? Okay, we'll just hold off then for now. And then for the heavy weapons category, we obviously can swap the stakes out for the pylum. So that'll be nice. And then besides that, we don't really have any other options too. So we'll just have to go with the pylums. We'll see. We'll get pads over time and then we'll see what we can get. But yeah. And then here, get some extra gold. But yeah. Raven will try and upgrade this, and then we'll probably look into some other stuff in a while. Yeah, let me just do a quick 1v1 with Andy, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, 1 second. I think my audio crashed. Let me get my audio back. 1 second. Yes. Okay, we're back, I believe. Yes, we're back. And then yeah, I will wait. I believe I can't remember what Andy's level is, but I'll just be using the links to showcase it. I say the pylons will be worth switching to once they are all roughly Mark 2. Yes. Yes. When I'm on stream later, you guys can try it too. Because I realistically probably will come back after dinner and then some Hasman Hotel with my brother. By the way, if you haven't watched Hasman Hotel, I recommend you watch it. It is a good show. Okay, so we have the... Interesting. We have a Shenlu here. Oh no, that's not a Shenlu, that's a Condor. Okay. Decent damage output. I have to actually phase shift here, otherwise I die. So notice how my phase shift is incredibly long, by the way, and also Condor doesn't actually beat my links. As you guys can see, I can actually heal up the great damage I take, which is something that the Condor can't do. So I just need to keep my distance here. I just need to keep my distance and basically only fight him when he comes into a spot that's favorable for me. So just wait. And I'm gonna try and not capture beacons either, because I don't want to make this a little unfair. But I can, by the way, I can also do this. Because the Lynx ability is technically like 350 meter range, I can keep my distance and use my ability this thing. Just fall back here. My force field does save me from damage, so currently we are in a chill situation. And I believe Condor's ability takes longer to recharge than the Lynx's. So this is a perfect chance to chase. Although he is playing smart. He's hugging a wall, so I can't chase after him. So I just have to play this a little carefully here. He's gonna go open his ability again to come kill me. I'm gonna wait to use my ability until I take a lot of damage. Then I can go. Condor has the great healing as well, thanks to the shields. So I just need to like wait out the ability basically. This is a bad map for Lynx though, because I can't really 1v1 the Condor when I have weapons that have melee range. So this is the only issue I have. So I have to play this like to perfection. Just basically hug this wall, make him chase after me, and then basically just like play like this. There we go. Condor ability is over. But I can't really hit the Condor. This is the issue. So I just have to like back up, and I can't really hit him. So this is kind of like a stalemate. If that makes sense. Although you guys can see when the Lynx does end up getting a hit off, it does do an insane amount of damage. I can just go like this, go into my ability, like this, boom. It'll land, and then unfortunately the Condor should go down here. So I execute. Oh, apparently not. I missed. Yeah, you guys can see the Mark 3 Lynx, even with the stakes, does an insane amount of work. And I believe when he goes up, I should be able to just insta-kill him. And I can use my mothership here too to get some healing and some cleanse. Okay, so he's got a Baglior here. I do believe Lynx beats Baglior in a fair fight. Never mind, he's using the Croco build, that's fine. We'll have to do this. Boy. Perfect. I have to phase shift through. I don't really want to risk taking too much damage here. There we go. I believe now when I move up here, I should be able to kill him. There we go, executed. That 25% execute threshold really does make a difference. And boom. And then I also have the positive energy reinforcer on this thing, so we have extra speed as well. Here's the Amit coming in. Smart from him. I need to keep my distance. I can't give chase, because if I'm caught in the open, Amit will slaughter the Lynx. So I have to wait for him to come to me first. So we wait. Remember, always try and capitalize off the advantages you have. So here, now that his ability is down and my force field is up again, I can give chase. I go into my ability to make it so that he can't hit me anymore. And then I have to fall back here, because his weapons can one-shot me. So I just fall back here, wait for my stuff to go back. And Lynx, thankfully, the stuff on its gear comes back pretty fast. You can actually kind of, it's kind of weird, the harpoon weapons can actually corner shoot, which is nice. So notice how here the shield is useless on the Anaxer, because I can just shoot straight through it. I do believe though that the Anaxer's ability has a cooldown that's a little bit shorter than the Lynx. Yep. So I have to phase shift here, and I can just wait out his ability, and then I can go into my ability, and now he'll be executed just like that. Execute. And then just like that, I just killed the Amit too. Yeah. This is how powerful the Lynx can be if you play it properly. GG. I don't know why you didn't drop another bot there, but still though, that just goes to show why Lynx is good. Remember the Lynx 1v1? My Lynx, this Lynx on this account is stronger than the Lynx on my main account. Yeah. All good. All good. But yeah. This Lynx, by the way, will be able to kill the ultimate sword unit, because the ultimate sword unit can't kill Lynxes. Lynx is designed to be an assassin bot. Well played, Andy. Let me just check your account again. Yeah. Like W. This bag vigor does counter the Lynx, by the way. You just have to level it up fast though. Yeah, I hate that you have to drop it so quickly too, Daniel. Don't worry. But yeah. Well, I'll probably call it a day there, and then we'll come back to this later on. Like later in a couple hours when I come back on stream or something. But yeah. GG's though. That just goes to show how busted this is, and remember, like I still have like a ton of power cells too. So phase shifting for me is not a big concern. But yeah. Like this is insane, by the way. You heal 10% of your green HP and 5% of your green HP. Insane. But yeah. That's gonna be all for this video and the stream. So see you guys later. Hope you guys had fun. And yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably have the sword video coming up while I'm off stream too, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That's all for this episode. Yo-Yo Brother, signing off. See you guys later. Yeah, those of you guys on stream as well, I'll probably stop by later. W stream, W video, and yeah, thank you for everybody who always participates. Remember, Discord server's still up. I'll have to edit that. I'll probably edit that off stream a little bit too, but yeah. If you guys need anything, you guys know where to get me. So, see you guys in a couple hours. If not a couple hours, tomorrow morning. Realistically, a couple hours, but we'll see. My parents might want me to just eat, and then my brother might just want to watch Has Been for the night. So, we'll see. But yeah, see you guys later.